What is up, motherfuckers? It is Thursday, and we got another episode of Lefty Live. Tonight's special, the Eliza DoucheCrew is in the house. So I got
mofos.
3/4 of the DoucheCrew here. Stevie Wonder Woman, of course, and Brandon Thrasher down there on the drums. And then Grady's gear. I think he might make it if he can. So we might be short a vocalist, but it's okay. We'll deal with it.
He's the bassist. He doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, all right, there you go. Yeah, he's the bassist.
We can get the fake bass.
I want to be clear. We said bassist, not racist. Just get
yes,
that right.
yes.
Grady's gear.
Way to clear that up. Way to clear
Grady's
that up.
gear is no Joe Rogan. All right.
No,
my wife told me about that today. I was like, "Geez."
No, he's George Harrison.
From what she said, that was fucked up. I don't know.
I don't pay attention anymore, man.
Did you hear about it though? Like,
yeah, I heard that he's had to make a couple apologies for some shit, and I'm more of a fan of his comedy these days than anything. So,
I've never been into him, so I don't know much. But like, apparently, this is what my wife told me, and she leans more to the left. Well, I guess this way. But she said he was talking about going to a movie theater, and it was like all black people. And he said when he went in there, it felt like going into Planet of the Apes. Which that's pretty fucked up. Like, I don't. That's not even funny.
That's pretty.
That's
not
not
even
what
funny.
he said, though. That's not what he said, though.
What did he say then?
So I know what they were referencing.
He says he doesn't pay attention, but
No. I heard something about that, and I know what they're referencing.
Okay, what is it? Let's break it down, son.
From what I remember, he said he got dropped off in an all-black neighborhood, and when they were going to see Planet of the Apes, and he's like, he was more referencing it as he was with all one kind of people. He realized instantly that was a horrible choice of words, being that I said I'm in an all-black neighborhood and Planet of the Apes. He's like, that's not what he called himself out on it. Like, I think
so he was actually going to see that movie.
Yes.
That's pretty funny though.
Yeah. And I remember on the podcast, I believe he called himself out as he said it. So with the little bit that I read, and I didn't see.
But is there like a new movie out or something?
No, that's the thing. They're talking about something that he said like 12 years ago.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah. See, this is what always happens.
It's always 12 years ago.
So no, I guess it's always like dumb shit like that. See, and then you hear it from your wife, and you think like that's fucked up,
right?
And then, you know what I mean?
That's how it starts, man. That's why So I guess when I should clarify when I say I don't pay attention. I heard that he made my point. I guess I was trying to make was I heard he made a couple of apologies based on accusations, and I did read what one of the accusations were. So,
okay,
again, gotcha. I'm sure that. I mean, look, I'm not Joe Rogan. I don't speak for Joe Rogan. So, what up, Pocket Metal?
Doesn't matter.
All Pocket Metal.
But yeah, I'm glad you explained it because now it's more like that's just dumb. Pocket Metal, Blazeburger. Taberski. Hey, Taberski's a member. I got something special for the members up in here tonight. So stay tuned if you're a member. And if you're not, don't go joining because it's too late. I mean, you could join, but it's too late. You can't get in on the good shit. Know what I'm saying?
It's too late, fuckers.
Sinister. What up, bro?
What's up, dude?
Buds and Blades. I was just watching Lefty's SoCon Bravo vid. Yeah, I posted the unboxing today. It's a good knife. I like the knife. I just wish they had put a fucking detent on it. That would have been preferable. And it's kind of big, you know.
Dan, I'm feeling better, brother. Thank you. That's made by Rake Knives, though, right? That one's made by Rake Knives.
Reich, R-I-K-E, Reich.
Yeah, Reich, right.
Yeah. Well, there's another one, R-U-I-K-E.
Yeah,
that one's
Rake.
the one they call Rake, I think.
Yeah.
Or Ruike. Relikey.
I thought it was Reiki.
What's shaking, douches? Shaking, bro.
Hey,
hey, I got something for you.
You know what I can do?
Oh, shit. Stevie's looking for a dick.
Oh, you're looking for a dick? Okay. Here, I got one for you, bro.
Keep your dick. Oh, okay.
There you go.
I forgot you got the dick knife.
Hey,
he's got the dick knife.
Stevie, lean your ear over a little bit there,
buddy. Go deep.
Dude, someone's going to fucking screen capture that shit now.
Just so you know, the D is reserved for the $10 level of super chats. So you get a ball sack, Joe. You get a ball sack, sir. Thank you very much, my brother. Joe has my Tactile Knife Co. Bear, the slip joint, which he sharpened for me last week. And I got it back. And I get home and everything's fine. And later I'm like cut testing some of the knives he sharpened. And I notice like it catches. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I check it and it's got a chip in it. Like right here, right? Pretty big chip. This is not on my Malibu. It's on my Tactile Bear. And so my dumbass tries to strop it out. Nothing. I get this sharp maker out because that's all I got. And I literally tried to resharpen it myself. And I got the chip out, I think. But like, that reminds me, Joe, you were asking where the chip was. I may have gotten it out. But I did a piss poor job sharpening it. Like, it cuts, but, like, it's not the way his edges are, which is, like. So then today, my buddy Colin messages me. He's like, hey, I got my Bear, but it interacts with the backspacer, and it has a chip in the blade from smacking it in the backspacer.
Smacking, yeah.
And I go, oh.
It's like smacking the
yeah, because when I told Joe, I didn't remember chipping. I literally had gotten it back from him like the day before. And he's like, did I fuck it up sharpening? And I'm like, I don't think it was you, dude. You would have noticed like a chip. Like, I must have hit it or something. I think it's probably from that fucking, it's probably smacking into the backspace. It has a stop pin, but I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work too well. So that's another issue for Tactile. Maybe. We'll see if it's just Colin's. Maybe mine I did chip. I don't know. Joe's going to test it. I sent it back to him to sharpen again. And he has one, so I guess he can find out too.
It's already fucking happened.
Yeah, well, you asked for it, dude. Somebody just went back and got it right when you said that.
Shane. It was Shane Gable.
Yeah, it's because you said it. He did
I know.
Like, so you wanted that.
You asked for it. Damn it. You asked for a screenshot. He screenshotted it for you.
I wish you had more detail also. Yeah, Josh, shout out to Josh, best moderator in the house, calling it now. But it was his that I reviewed. I sent it to Australia. He got it in 3 days, and he agrees, though, on the D10. Shane, what can we just talk about how smoking hot Eliza is? Or was.
No, is.
I haven't seen her. I was looking up pictures to get that thumbnail, and I don't know. She's getting a little old.
Then your standards are way higher than mine. I think she's.
We're talking about celebrities. Of course, my standards are high as fuck.
I think she's still. I'd put her top 5.
Oh, really, Kev? You got that King of Kings?
The King of Kings?
I don't know. I don't get the joke. King of Crowns? I don't know.
What you talking about, Lewis?
What up, boys? Yeah, what you talking about, Lewis? Like nerd. What up, John?
What up, Johnny? Johnny J. Cape?
What up, brah? Javon in the house, another member. Shout out.
Javon.
Special night for you members out there.
I think he donated, man. I think he super chatted too.
Oh, he did. Yeah, thank you, sir. I have fallen into another more shallow rabbit hole.
Must be talking about that damn slingshot.
Yeah,
everybody's talking about that.
That slingshot,
pocket slingshot.
I thought thank you, Javon. I thought he bought one like a week ago. Did you buy another one, Javon? I totally do not get it. 16 years later, Kevin was a compulsive sexual assaulter slapping balls on there. Yes, Josh, exactly. when I run for president, they're gonna be fucking bending me over. Fucking, you were on live streams waving dicks around, you bastard.
This is fucking up your political career.
Here, to future fuckers, fuck off.
Yeah. Suck on this. Vote for Lefty.
Eat my. Anyone got a code for DLT? No, but I think there's links. So like you can get a link from like Metal Complex or Triple E. Probably some other people. I don't have one for DLT. I don't buy from them a lot because they don't have a lot of the knives I want. But I don't know. It's hard to explain. They do. I have bought from them. They have a lot of American-made stuff, which I like, but I don't buy a ton of that. Like I'm not buying Sabenzas and Hinderers all the time. Like,
yeah,
but they did drop the Mini Tempest.
I was gonna say, didn't you get the Mini Tempest from them today?
No, because I knew ahead of time that there was a drop happening because I had an inside scoop from somebody who had an inside scoop, so I didn't really have the inside scoop. But anyway, and I knew it was going at Arizona Custom Knives at 3:30
in the ice cream bucket.
So like I knew the time and the place. I knew the where, when, why. You know what I'm saying? And so I was ready. And Arizona Custom Knives dropped them at 3:30, and I'm sitting there. I had just went to lunch like an idiot, so I'm in my truck driving. I'm like, fuck this. I'm pulling over. I'm hitting refresh. Fucking 5G sucks. And turns out their website's crashing. So I'm like trying to drop it in my cart, and I get one in my cart, then I can't get the checkout. 505 error, webpage crash. And then I reload, I get back, I drop another one in my cart. 505 error, crash. I'm like, fuck this. So I go to another app. I switch to Google Chrome, go back. It's so slow. I dropped one in my cart. I didn't even log in. Like I was all logged in on Safari, but on Google Chrome, I wasn't. So I had to go through the whole like order process, log in, and I dropped my card in and I checked out. And I had just put I think all that was left or something was a drop point, and I hit go, whatever, and checked out. And I was like, yes, I got one. And then I get the email, and I got fucking 3. I charged $1,300. It dropped. It took all the ones that I had in the cart over on Safari, I guess. When I logged in, it popped all those in the cart and didn't like when I went to the cart, it was just one. And then I went to check out. It added them.
I had something like that happen to me before with the mini Desert Warrior. That happened to me. I was trying to get one for my daughter. I ended up getting 3 of them because it kept crashing. Then when I finally checked out, it was 3 that I ended up getting.
Yeah, but that's like $200. This was $1,300.
Right? Yeah. Big difference.
So I emailed them and I was like, "Hey, I did not mean to order 3. Like, can you?" And then I was like, "If I can only have one, let me get the Bowie." And then I said, if I can have 2, give me a Bowie and a drop point, and I'll sell the one I don't want, right? I didn't say that, but like, so then they just removed 1. So I have 2 mini Tempests coming, which actually I'll show you guys what I'm getting. Yeah, I don't normally order from them, to be honest. Like, they're not my favorite. I've heard a lot of shady, like, not shady shit, but a lot of like shit about them. Kind of like Knife Center, where like they'll sell, Roosevelts that they get and sell them for $2,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I never did find them under the new arrivals. I had to just search Tempest. But so this is what I got. I got the gold dark matter. It's not actually carbon plate. There's a whole fucking debacle over that. So apparently it's fat carbon. So I don't think it looks like this. It's dark matter fat carbon, I think. So I don't know what it actually looks like, but that looks like a picture. So maybe that is it. I don't know. But I got one of these in drop point. Or no, that's the Bowie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I got one in drop point. Both with the Fuller. And it has a bolster lock, so I'm thinking flickable Lefty. And it's a front flipper. So it looks dope. His knives are sick. So if anybody's looking, are there any left? There's some blackout ones left here, which, I don't really get the blackout thing on those, at least. You know what I mean? That's really expensive for a blackout knife. Yeah. Let's see if DLT has any left, and then we
they're sold out. I checked earlier.
They sold out too? Okay. Yeah. Tomorrow, guys, Knife Center will have them. I saw them post, so if anybody's still looking, and then I haven't given mine away yet, but I don't know which one I'm going to sell, so it's hard for me to give it to somebody right now. So I'm just going to wait. Once I decide, maybe I'll keep both. I don't know. But yeah, I got that black one with the gold on it. Anyway, what's up, Z-Man? Frank? What up, Frank?
What up, Frank?
Javon, man. Tell me the one you don't
Thomas.
want before you take it apart.
Yeah, right. Staffers, the walk and talk on my bear was very meh. That's why I actually really like the action on my walk and talk on mine. Knife Modders, what up? Lindy and Rich.
What's up?
I haven't seen her in a while.
Eliza DoucheCrew?
Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, she was a smoke show back in the early thousands when she was in all those movies.
That show, Dollhouse, that she was in. Oh,
busy buying slingshots might be on later. Okay, dude, we usually run till 10:30. I try to end it at 10:30 because and everybody can go watch Bob DeMarco. I don't I used to not care, but you know what?
I don't even know who that is.
People should have the Knife Junkie.
Oh, okay. I guess I don't know him by name.
Yeah. Devo Knives. Yeah, baby. Go check out our Instagram. We got prototypes should be shipping to us very soon. QSP's done the prototypes and they're finishing up the pouch. To which I said, any good pouch. Just fucking hurry up and send me the fucking prototypes.
You worried about that thing testing positive for cocaine from that person with the fucking coke nail?
Yeah, dude. No, what I'm worried about is how thick it is because that tiny Asian hand makes it seem fucking thick to me. But they did send me the measurement and it's 0.512. This right here, the Axon, just for reference, so you guys know, the Axon is 0.51. So it's basically the same thickness as the Axon liner lock. So it's not super thick or anything.
Super thick.
And I did ask them. They told me that's as thin as they could go on it. So we'll see. I also have another OEM working on it. So
steel liners?
No, what? It's a bolster lock.
Oh, it's a bolster lock, right?
It's titanium with the inlay. So the field duty EDC for reference is 0.49, 0.5. So it's just we're talking 0.01, you know what I mean, thicker than this. So I think it'll be fine once I get it in hand. I think that hand just made it look a little thick. And I'm the only one who actually has said anything about it being thick, but of course I'm going to be critical of my own shit. If I don't like it, then I'm not going to try to sell it. So
action looks dope though.
Yeah, I'm excited. And then I'm excited to see what kind of comes out with. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. I don't know. I didn't miss anything, did I? Oh, Ev's here. What up, dude? Ninja. Chicken Beanhead.
Chicken Beanhead. What up?
Cool, man. BD Swain. What up, dude? He just got RGT scales from DLT. They are a pleasure to order from. No BS. Nice. Good. DLT has blackouts as well. Got it. Yeah, that's what pissed me off, dude. Miller, is if I had known DLT would have it, I would have waited and I would have sizzled one. But instead I dropped 800 bones. 1,300, but then I got 400 back. So those are estimates. Math dorks out there. Send me a proto and it better have a strong Yeah, man, they know my preference. I was clear, and I've handled the Nimble, the Mach 51, and I told them it needs to be stronger than both of those for damn sure. And I told them I lean on the stiff side, you know what I mean? So we'll see. I can't from that video, it looked good. But yeah, John, just hit me up in DMs. I got to start a list of who's going to be getting them. I'm hoping to have. So we're going to have 5 prototypes from QSP, and I think 4 from Kunwu. So the plan is to have 2 that we can, either carry ourselves, Colin and I, do marketing shit with, like videos and photos and shit.
You're not in timeout, Shane.
I'm asking. What? Shane Gables just texted to the modders, Javon. Shane says he can't comment or something. Like he's in timeout.
He's right here.
Yeah.
Never mind, he said.
Oh, well, you texted both of us, you dope.
I can't. It doesn't say he's in time. I don't have my phone. It's the camera.
The phone is the camera, and the camera is the phone.
Although I do get my messages, and he didn't message me.
He messaged me and Brandon, I think.
No, he didn't message me. I read it in the comments.
Oh, I got a text message. Anyway, never mind.
I think maybe he wants people to know about this 300 sub giveaway video. Now I'm putting you in timeout, motherfucker.
Yeah, now you in timeout.
He was going to come on tonight, but he said he had a work trip or something. So, I don't know. If you still want to come on, Shane, feel free. I can send you a link. Just let me know.
Shane's starting to hit a stride, man, with his videos. I think he's settling in, getting a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's how it goes,
Yeah.
It's just nice. Good plan. Checking out 2 different. Yeah. Yeah. I thought for the first one we needed to do that. At least for the first one. It gets pricey if you do that with everything. But for the first one, I wanted to be able to not have to do a shit ton of revisions and wait for back and forth shit. And I also just wanted to see what different people could do. If I had been able to use Riot, I probably would have just
gone all in.
Done one. But I didn't want to use Riot. I didn't even try because I didn't want to wait a year for the project to come to fruition.
Yeah.
I want to use Riot. We have a project that we want to work with them on. We're already talking to them, but
out the gate, you wanted something sooner?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to wait. It's already going to take longer than I want. So I knew with Riot it was going to take, from first contact, it was going to take at least a year probably. So I just didn't want to deal with that. And I didn't even know if they were taking new customers because at the time I was hearing people were getting turned down and shit. So I better be high up that list, bro. Laugh out loud. Hey, man. You got to message me to get on that list. Obviously, you're going to see it in person because you live right here. So don't worry about that part. But, yeah. But, yeah, so that was the plan. Have 2 of them that we can carry and use and then do some marketing stuff with. And then I was going to have 2 that go around to everybody. So that way we can do it quicker because there's 2 of them going around. And I don't know, it just makes more sense to do it that way to me. And Backpack B is going to put together a little promo video. And I think Tri-State's going to do some photographs, do his thing. So it should be pretty cool. Cue Ball should just be the door fee for lives. What?
Shout out to Cue Ball. He's not feeling good.
What up, Cue Ball? Yeah, dude. I hope you is good. I always hit the like button. Okay, I see. I never even think about the like button when I'm watching lives or doing them. I do not care if you guys hit the like button. I'm sure it helps the algorithm. And I did have a whole video chat for an hour with Jared last week about the algorithm. And because I finally was like, dude, let's just talk about this. Because he's always telling me I got it wrong and I need to think about this and whatever, right? So I was like, all right, let's have the talk, and we did, and it did make sense. But I'm
not there yet to care.
Yeah, you're not there yet to care. I kind of care. I want my videos to get out there more. I want to get more subs. So so the way he puts it, he's like, you're looking at it wrong when you're you're gonna have to do all these different things and change all these things to help the algorithm, because that's always where I'm coming from. I'm not going to start making different content or whatever to make it work. And he's like, you don't really need to do that. It's just how you kind of
present
like,
it.
The details on it. Yeah, like thumbnails and titles. I was looking at that wrong. I don't know. Like, if you look at the last few days, my video titles and thumbnails are different than they were. Before,
are you
it
adding
was like
font in and all that?
I've done that before. I do that sometimes depending on the thumbnail, but like what I would do before is I'm doing a review of, or I'm unboxing this knife, right? So, or these two knives, and I would just, the thumbnail would be a picture of these two knives, and the title would be unboxing this knife and this knife. And what that does is it basically gives people no reason to be curious about your video.
Yeah,
unless they're specifically looking for that thing. Brandon, what?
You're not luring anybody in.
Right. That's where, like, it's not clickbaity. It's just like you want to make it intriguing for them to want to come into the video.
It's fucking clickbait, man.
It
doesn't matter how you put it. It's clickbait.
Right. But I guess what I'm trying to say is clickbait has a negative connotation, and I don't think it needs to in this sense. Like, clickbait to me is where you do that and it has nothing to do with like what's in the video, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it can, but in all reality, like, look at Metal Complex's fucking thumbnails on every fucking thing. Like, it's clickbait is what it is, but
it is.
It's not clickbait deceiving you
in
another direction.
That's
but
the point.
It's still clickbait. I mean, he's still finding.
But it fucking works. It works, and he's not lying. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, I changed. So a video the other day that would have probably gotten like 200 views, or maybe like I eventually get like 300 or 400 views, even on a video that like nobody's watching over a week or so. That type of video where I unboxed a bunch of stuff from Lewis, I had it titled "Unboxing Knives from Addicted to Knives." Right, that was the title, and the thumbnail was just it was just a picture of all the knives I unboxed. Right, I changed that to fucking little dude and me flicking a knife right-handed, and I put the title as "This unboxing made me want to be right-handed," something like that.
Yeah, I seen that title.
Which it did, because in the video I literally said that. That's where I got the idea for the title. That video has like, I don't know, 1,500 views at this point, which is not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but for me it is. Like, if my videos get 1,000 views, that's like, this video is doing really well. So like, just changing those like two things, the title and the thumbnail, boosted my, like, it literally like double or tripled the views on the videos I've posted since then. So like, that shit works. I don't know. And it really isn't
people
like,
are curious, man. They're curious.
It just makes it more entertaining, I think. I don't think it. I guess my point is, I always looked at it negatively, and I don't think it is. If that makes sense.
So I'm definitely not working with the algorithm. Then every single one of my videos is the exact same thumbnail with me holding whatever I'm unboxing.
Yeah,
and I literally say what I'm doing. You know, like
that's exactly what I did. So, exactly what I did.
Fucking cut this knife. I mean,
dude, no, Stevie, nobody's saying you shouldn't do that. You can do whatever you want. Oh no, I'm just telling you what I did. What I changed, it literally worked. Like, in 24 hours, I changed one fucking thing, and I know that video would have had 200 views. I know it, like, because I can look at the video before that where I unboxed knives from Jared Neve.
Right,
like. This is the same thing, and all I did was change the title and thumbnail, and it boosted everything. I don't know.
I'll give it a try.
Casey says my views are up since I changed my thumbnails a few weeks ago. There you go. So I think that what you got to do is this. This is what I figured. I didn't even rewatch the video. I just thought about the video, what happened in it. And then I was like, what in there can I make the thumbnail and or title? And you got to make them work together. Like, so I had it where I said that right-handed shit, but then in this thumbnail I put, this makes me want to be right-handed. I'm like, why am I doubling that up? Like, I'm saying the same thing twice now. Like, the thumbnail is the first thing they're going to look at. So that needs to be like intriguing. And then the title just needs to kind of back it up and try to pull them in, I guess. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm just telling you. And if you, Jared seems to be a lot more in tune with it if you want to talk to him, but that's a basic summation of it. That's just like, that's one part. Like, apparently there's all these layers. That's what he said. And I'm like, I don't know about all that.
And I guess, and I'm not saying this in any sort of a negative tone. That all is all good if you're truly trying to grow your channel, right? Like if you're really trying to, you know, and again, I don't mean that in a negative way. I guess for me, I'm not thinking I'm not in that mind space. So that's why that type of stuff just doesn't compute with me. It makes complete sense. And no, I don't think it's clickbaity either, but I guess I'm just not,
that's where I was at too.
Yeah.
It's funny. Like, I completely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because I still am there to it. Like, because I don't care to do like all these other things. Like, I'm not trying to take extra time, really. I'm not trying to film different content. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just basically adjusting those,
I agree with you though, Bill.
Those, shit, what would you call them? I don't know what you call them. Yeah, but anyway, that's basically just thumbnails. He says it's not clickbait. We only have so much time. Why do viewers choose one video over? Yeah, and what made me really understand it was I was scrolling through my own feed and I was like, what are the ones that I click on? And I do end up clicking on those Metal Complex videos. Eventually, I'll fucking click on it. Like, even though I know it, because I look at it, I'm like, that's clickbaity. I'm like, I know he's just fucking amping me up for some boring unboxing. And then I'll eventually fucking click on it because I'm curious.
My new knife. It's my new knife.
Yeah, whatever. But like, if I see a picture of this knife and the title is the Navajas Barbudo Balmas, I'm just like, I've seen that knife. Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But like if I were to see a badass picture of the clip or something and not really know exactly what it is, and then the title said like badass Spanish made knife, you know what I mean? I'd be like, oh, what's that? What's that? It is a badass Spanish looking knife. Or Spanish made, well, you know what I'm saying, design knife.
Yeah.
So like, again, it's not deceiving. It's not doing any of that. It's just drawing you in. You want to get people interested. That's all. But yeah, again, you're not at the point where you give a shit. You just want to upload the video and say what you're doing. Totally get it. And that's what I'm going to do probably on half the shit because I won't come up with anything clever. You know what I mean? I usually don't mess with titles, but I always try to make a really nice thumbnail picture that catches your attention without tons of... Yeah. So, I don't know. I think it just taught me a lesson to not just... Because what I was doing was just grabbing... I would just go through the video and find a spot where like all the knives were laid out, and then I would screenshot that, and that would be my thumbnail. And I'm realizing like that's dumb. I just showed you everything in the video. What's the point of even clicking on it? You know exactly what I'm going to talk about now.
My thumbnails are out of laziness. So the way I do things, like right now, I'm staring into my webcam that I use for work. I pull open my camera app on the laptop.
And you hold something up and click. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I turn it to camera, and that way, and then I just drag and drop into, the YouTube studio and be done with it. Boob thumbnail.
Dude, I totally feel you, man. Like, I think there's a lot of people who just let YouTube pick the thumbnail.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you can
don't even go that far.
Right.
But it's a big aspect of it, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's all I can say about it. So you want your channel to stay the same number of viewers? Nag? Did you say nag or nah?
Nag.
He said nah. He meant to say nah.
No, I feel you.
This is, dude, Casey, this is the age-old, like, you go through it, man. It's a fucking process. You start your channel and you say, I'm doing this for fun. It's just people told me I should have a channel. Like, I'm just doing it for fun. And then you slowly get subscribers. You get to that level where all of a sudden now you're in that conversation with the guys around you who are at the same level. And you're having the should I monetize conversation. I don't know if I should monetize. At least back in the day, a year ago when I did it, even less when I monetized, it actually was a choice where like now they fucking put ads on your video. You might as well monetize.
Yeah.
But like it's still a thing where people are like, it's literally a conversation where you're like, are you gonna monetize? Because I don't know if I'm gonna monetize because fuck YouTube and I'm not in this for money. And you go through that stage, then you get past 1,000 and monetize, and then you get to the stage where it's like you're talking about how much you care about it, like. I'm not really in this for subs or money or anything. So like, I don't give a fuck. It's just a process. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
totally.
if you stay at it long enough, I think you get to a point where I'm realizing now where it's like, I do want more subs. I do want more views. I'm not in it for money. I'm not in it for a career, but I still want those things because I'm putting another full-time job worth of time into this.
Yeah.
I should get something out of it.
What I'm saying. Man.
Agree 100%.
You know what I mean?
When you can monetize, and when like the more money that your channel can bring in to make its own,
right?
If your channel can start paying for itself in a sense, where it's not coming out of
that
your
too.
Pocket,
that too, because I spent an assload of money, and I'm not doing that tonight, guys. I know I always show the shipping and
$50 and
I know. I think I go too far with it sometimes. The transparency. I don't mean to do that. I just try to be transparent, and then I get too deep into it. I'm showing you like what YouTube's giving me, and like I know half you guys don't give a fuck about that. I don't know, but yeah, it's just it's stages. So like Stevie, you're in that stage where you're like, I don't care. I'm doing this for me. Like this is just fun, and if I make it a job, well, I'm gonna stop doing it. Right.
Yeah.
And I feel that way too. But like, there's other aspects to it now for me, I guess. I don't know. And you also get into a rhythm where I went from just literally taking the video and uploading it to YouTube and letting YouTube make the thumbnail, just putting the title, and that was it, to I started putting a description, to I started putting an actual thumbnail, to I started actually editing and adding an intro, to, now I started putting the like and subscribe in the video, to I just a month ago discovered end cards. Like it's just you know what I mean?
And where I think where I come from is I try to make a video with descriptions and all that based on how I look at YouTube. And I look at channels, I'm simple-minded. I don't think about, not because I don't care, but I just I don't naturally think about what other people do to search YouTube and how they view it, So literally, I guess.
Well, how do you do it?
I like to see the thumbnail of what I'm looking for, or so I usually only watch the people that I'm subscribed to, and I'm going to watch their content no matter what. Honestly, Brandon, I don't care what knife you're talking about. Not that I'm not interested in it, but I'm going to watch it. Same thing.
But how do you find new channels? You don't?
Don't. I mean, they're people that I'm friends with as they start new channels, or sometimes something gets recommended to me and I'll be like, oh, what's
my problem is I have a million things listed on my subscriber list. There's so many knife channels.
I agree, Chris, the relationships where it's at.
I don't know. I end up like on my feed, I can't find shit that I want to watch half the time.
I don't really look for stuff.
Today I was sitting there going, when is Brandon going to post another fucking video? Because I missed the trash man.
Like fucking started recording yesterday.
Stevie, when I see you post a video, I watch it. When I see Chris post a video, I watch it. Brandon, Jake, whatever, But like, there's other channels or recommended ones that I'll click on Sometimes it's a dude I don't even like. And I'm like, you know what? That video actually looks good. And I'll watch it.
Who is it?
So he did something right. I'm not going to give you an example. NAF Sergeant. I'm just kidding.
NAF Sergeant.
I was giving NAF shit today because he did his video on the Cobra and he's like, it has a mono steel blade. And I'm like, man, if we could all be as bougie as NAF and our whole collection's Damasteel, so we go around calling them mono steel blades. Jesus. Who wants money? I want money, Bobby. Give me money. There's a super chat button. Give me money, bro. I'll wave a ball sack at you. I know what you meant. At you.
I'm gonna monetize, but I'm only gonna accept personal checks, guys. So
personal checks.
Send me a self-addressed stamp,
like Sharp by Design.
Yeah,
got to be a 2-party check, man. That's the way I'm rolling.
Cashier's checks.
Gideon, what up, bro? He was on Lefty Live last week. Funding my knife buying addiction with YouTube. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not opposed to getting to that point at all.
I like that you're transparent. Helps motivate me, to be honest. Okay, I don't know how it helps motivate you, but hey, if you want to be broke, I got you. I can help motivate you. I'm just kidding. I know what you mean.
Minuscule amount of money on YouTube. I'm your guy.
Right. I'm in on the next run. If this one doesn't make it, I'm not giving up on this design, Casey. You're not alone.
Talking about the Mach 1?
Yeah, the Mach 51.
Mach 51, yeah, right.
Stevie ordered his, or he backed his.
Yeah.
Yep.
I certainly did.
I'm fucking broke.
Yeah, go subscribe to John Evans' channel. He needs them subs too. You know what you should do? Skateboarding while flicking videos. Now that would be badass.
Javon, you need to do you know the dude that did the cranberry drink while he was skating?
Lewis, thanks, bro.
You need to do a skating while flipping. That could be dangerous, though, I guess, right? Hits a pebble.
I mean, I can still do a kickflip, bro. We can.
Did I miss that?
Kickflip while flipping.
I see what you mean now on the comments in live stream where it just says lefty ball sack, lefty ball sack.
Yeah, sorry, Shane.
I think Josh Worth up there just had nothing but lefty ball sack.
Thank you, Shane. Much appreciated, brother. Sorry, I missed those. I didn't want to skip. Yeah, that's what it's annoying on StreamYard.
Well, I know. I was thinking about it. I'm like, he made all these emojis for everyone. Now we can't even
stitches.
Right.
All right, bro.
I'll be broke soon, hanging out here. Yeah. Shout out to Steve. He's loaned me a bunch of knives, and he gave me a heads up today on something.
I got my San Pellegrino.
Was he your inside ice cream man?
What?
Was he your inside ice cream man?
Ice cream man? What does that mean?
Well, you know, you had your hand deep in the fucking ice cream. You knew the SBD shit was dropping. I mean,
I don't know what that ice cream joke is.
Scoop.
What's the reference?
Scoop. There you go.
I've never heard that one. Thank you. I can't comment on that. I don't want to get him in trouble. I can't comment on that.
I can't comment. No comment. No comment. Plead the fifth.
So, is anybody interested in the mini opiate dropping tomorrow?
I don't even know what that is, man.
All right.
I'm so far behind.
I can't be interested in anything for a fucking month now.
I think is it Slice CK? What's that? Slice K, maybe?
I don't even know.
What is this guy talking about? Somebody help. Slice. FK, that's what it is.
These days, most of my messages and stuff, I get, hey, what do you think about this knife coming up? And I'm like, huh? Unless it's like a Ferrum Forge something, I got my finger on that pulse. But unless it's,
all right,
I'm like, I don't know what that knife is.
This guy has like crazy custom knife. This is the Black Snow Customs mini opiate production knife made by Riot. Marbled carbon, or you have the 3 different types of micarta that you usually get.
It's a hand satin, though, huh?
Yeah, the marbled has the hand satin, and the micartas have stonewash.
Oh, stonewash. Yeah.
It's RWL 35, and it's $400, and that's what is holding me back. Aside from the fact that it's kind of ugly.
Nah, I mean
3.2 inch. That's not a huge blade. Maybe it's smaller than I think, so it could be okay. I just don't like these type of knives.
Like sheepdog.
It's just too yeah, it can be kind of fun in hand. Anyway, they're dropping tomorrow at noon Central, guys. If anybody's interested, Slice FK. So Jared loaned me this. Shout out to Jared. I don't like. It's not that I don't like the sheepdog, and with the hole, it's way better. The detent, I think they left as a flipper detent, so it's a little stiff. But in pocket, it's just fat. It's just wide, and like I just don't get the hype over the sheepdog. And that knife is sort of similar. You know what I mean? It's just a cleavery type. I don't know. Just not for me. And it's flipper only, but apparently you can flick it on that blade, but I don't know.
Now, the knife I'm waiting to drop is the gripper 3.5. That's tomorrow.
Yes, I forgot about that, guys. Gripper drop tomorrow as well. What time is that? Let's pull that up.
I believe it's going to be like 4:00 Pacific.
I wish I had I wish I had the prototype, guys. I had it for a few days, but I sent it off yesterday or the day before to Stasa. So I don't have the prototype. My unboxing will be up on the 18th, and then the review will be like later in February. I'm guessing the pre-order will be open for a few weeks. So, but it's a good knife. I really enjoyed it. So the only thing holding me back is how tactical it is. That's just not my style. It's made well. The action's great. All that stuff, right? It's basically a tactical nimble, like with a warning, which is important for a lot of people. Anyway, Bobby Stitches. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Bobby. Much appreciated.
I've been
Callan Scotch, nice dude.
I got to get some more Hanks from Bobby.
I got your Hank right here, bro. A day, always carrying it, issuing statues.
Yeah,
you gotta make some more office Hanks, man. Like fucking any office Hank I can get.
Fucking mom stole one.
You know who I'm hooked on right now. I mean, those issuing stitches are dope, but I'm hooked on Forrest SLR's Hanks, man.
I haven't got. Does he have microfiber on him?
He does. It's micro suede. It's micro suede, I believe, is what.
Yeah,
because I need that microfiber to wipe my glasses.
Yeah, no. So this one I didn't. When I said I got to get up and go wipe my glasses, I got it dirty, so I haven't. Wiping my glasses with it, but now Forrest and he's got tags on his now, but Forrest's stitching is dope as hell.
Yeah,
and then he does a micro. Yeah, you can see it's dirty from when I set it down, but this is
I have trouble with that. Even through the washing machine, it doesn't really get everything off. I don't get that.
That's the downside to microfiber, micro suede, but now Forrest SLR is killing it in the Hank game right now, man. He's got a lot of big shit coming up.
He's making good stuff. I like issuing stitches though. I mean, I have a look.
Yeah,
man, my parents stole Hanks from me. My wife stole Hanks from me. I got one.
Yeah, he's got a Etsy store, guys. Somebody want to link issuing stitches Etsy store, and you can use code Lefty10 at checkout. 10% off your order at issuing stitches.
Forrest knew him and like it. Yeah,
that's a good looking one.
Yeah, no, shout out to Forrest SLR too.
I love that sheepdog. He says, "Oh, it cuts well." Yeah. Hey, I've been doing some cutting with my knives, guys. I've been doing some reviews. So like normally I just carry the knife and I do my normal EDC stuff, which is like labels, packages, occasional cardboard, nothing, maybe fruit, whatever, right? I don't hard use knives at all. But the last couple of days I got excited and I was like, you know what? I'm going to cut some cardboard down with all these knives. So I went through all of the loaners I have and the knives anything I'm reviewing right now. And I cut a bunch of cardboard down with them. And I did a video on all the knives I did. So some interesting actual use feedback.
Thrasher, you getting good use out of the Hawksbill, the Journeyman?
I am, yeah.
Well, I know you haven't been working, but
that's right.
Has that been your go-to?
Try that thing.
I love the Hawksbill, man. I want to get it. I was gonna send it to Knife Modders, but then I got sick, and then I seen Lindy post that they got sick, and I was like, "Fuck, man, everybody's getting fucking sick," you know. So, yeah. The plan is to send it to them, get that sharpening choil turned into the full finger choil.
Nice.
You think though that's going to become like your go-to EDC?
Exactly.
I don't think I'm getting rid of that knife, man.
Right.
I love that knife. Yeah.
Thank you, Zach. Here's your ball sack, sir.
For me.
Shout out to Zach.
I know you expected that, Zach. There it is, right there. It's just bouncing there, right there.
Came for the ball sack.
Thank you, Zach. Appreciate it, man.
But
how's the Rosie, dude?
But that Rosie,
there it is. Look at that.
I'm telling you, you know what's amazing with this thing is the fucking ergonomics, man.
It's so good, dude.
Yeah. Like when I first seen it, I opened up the case that it comes in, and I'm like, man, that thing's small. And I'm like, flick it, and I'm like, oh shit. And then I held it. I'm like, oh fuck, man.
Yeah. How's the action on it?
The action's great, bro.
Okay, cool. I don't know what bearings are in there because
yeah,
Jacob had it after me. There should be some under the foam in the package.
You said that, and I thought, yeah, man, it's so good. It's so good right now. I just don't want to
All right, yeah. Well, if it's good, it's good, man.
Like this is the part that gets me though, right here. It's like,
yeah, I just wish it was a sheep's foot or something. That's the only.
It would be cool. It would be cool if it had the sheep's foot style blade, little less belly, but yeah. But man, the ergos on it, I have to say, like, they might be the best I've felt. Like,
it's really good. It's
really good. Which is,
I want you to send it to me so I can tell you that I hate it.
Hey, Mateo!
I would love to say that you're gonna hate it, but I'm telling you, man, when you hold it, just
what's up, Mateo?
It's a different world.
Send it to Stevie next. Show me the balls. Go Birds.
hey, what's up, Chaz? What's going on?
Go
the balls. Chaz getting the balls.
Did you ship out the Nimble X to BT?
Last night.
All right. So yeah. That, and then it goes to Z-Man, right?
It goes to Z-Man next. I sent you that. You get what I sent you today?
Yes. Yeah, I wrote it down. I got his address. So I'm going to be minimal time, man. I'm going to get it. I'm going to carry it for a day.
Thank you, Mateo. I got the jerky today, brother.
Yeah, that's what I did. I figured once I got it in hand, I was like, this is I liked it, that it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. So I said, I don't need to spend a ton of time with this. Keep it moving.
That's kind of how I perceived it when I just by seeing you guys hold it and shit. Like,
what up, Mateo?
I can kind of tell, man. I love my nimble. So
right
to get it in a sheep's foot,
exactly. That's what I figured. We didn't need a ton of time. Anybody who's handled the nimble, it's not like a world of
Yeah, I didn't figure it's going to be like a completely different feeling knife. It's just going to be a little bigger,
I did warn Brandon already. I'm not. I've been around good sharpeners that can put a nasty, wicked edge on a knife. That nimble that Jared sharpened I'm almost positive he sharpened it right before he sent it.
Yeah,
it's fucking sharp, dude.
That's how my Evo is, dude.
It literally
this one too.
So the same thing that happened to me when I had gotten something back from when John Knife Nerd Reviews had sharpened a knife for me. It just touched my skin and, opened me up during the unboxing.
I saw it. Yeah, it was
I had to, I mean, it literally just, I touched it.
I mean, parts of that is girly hands, like you get.
Right.
You get some calluses on there, and then.
Dude, I guess I'm getting soft.
No. Well, when you're doing the.
There you go, Steve.
TV, Netflix guys,
right.
Not actually working,
Do I think it's different? Much different than regular SBR. So, I mean, the difference is it's left hand. The button's over here, and you push it with your left thumb, and instead of using your index finger. I mean, other than that, it's the same knife. I mean, it's not any different. So, if I didn't have one, and I was buying one, I would buy the Lefty because I'm left-handed. The other big difference is the Lefty clip. You want to have that Lefty clip. So, if you're left-handed, I would get this. But if you already have an SBR, I don't think you need to go buy another one, unless you're going to sell it to buy this. You know what I mean? Like, what specifically are you wondering, I guess, would be a better question. Sorry.
Is that the XL, Stevie?
This just came in today.
How is it?
XLS. I like it.
Does it feel like a pincher size, sort of, or?
So here it is, up against the pincher.
Detent a little lighter, or?
It looks close to the same size.
I think that the detent seems a little bit lighter. A little bit lighter than the pincher. But
I think their detents vary a little bit from example to example. I've handled a lot of their knives at this point. I've handled multiple slaybacks, multiple pinchers, and one's a little lighter, the other one's a little stronger. There's that little bit of variance, but they're all usually in an acceptable range. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would say maybe this is on the lighter-ish side. But
Can you fail it easily, or?
No, not easily.
If you just literally the detent, do my stupid test where you just oof. Were you pinching it, or were you just hold it vertical and just pull it till it pops and see what happens? Yeah, but it's a big knife. I don't know.
But I'm also. Yeah, no, I think that
we all know I'm a diva. So
if you try to fail it, you can fail it. But I would never.
Let me put the diva logo up.
I would never half-ass try to flip a knife anyway. So I guess that's where
you calling me a bitch.
I'm calling you. I'm calling you the detent bitch.
I got tired of waiting and got the Tiger Stripe scale SBR. Okay. Hey, man. Well, there you go. I don't think. Okay. So that was basically. Sorry, I should have scrolled down. If you bought one and now there's a Lefty, don't go buying a Lefty, dude. If you don't mind carrying it with the righty clip, I would just throw it in my back pocket. What?
Sell your righty and use it to buy a Lefty if you want.
Well, yeah, but if he likes, you're only going to be able to get this version right now in Lefty too. If you like the Tiger Stripe, and it doesn't come with this edge, by the way. Joe put that on. It's pretty thick behind the edge and everything. That's one thing I'd say is it's not the best EDC knife. So I'm struggling a little bit to understand. So somebody can explain to me. I'm struggling a little bit to understand the purpose of this knife. Maybe Les George can explain it. But it's a 3-inch blade, maybe less, and it's thick stock ish, and it's pretty thick behind the edge, got a thick grind. So, what is the point of this knife? Is it tactical? Is it for when that dude tries to come after my Slurpee and I fucking get him? Or you know what I mean?
More EMS, quick deploy to cut some.
Maybe the Newport makes sense to me because it's a very
guy comes around,
slicey knife.
Fucking
damn, bro. So I'm just curious if somebody wants to educate me on the purpose of the knife. That's all I'm asking in the comments. I also carried this today. Evo. Ooh. You guys don't need to pull any knives out because I just won. I
love that knife.
Fucking John Knife Nerd Reviews just got an Evo.
Yep, 2.0. The trifecta. I seen him taking pictures of his trifecta.
Yeah, he got the full tie.
And then
I like the Evo, man. The Evo is fucking one knife. It's right up my alley.
Oh, hey, I just saw Snows popped in. What up, Snows?
Wait, what's the Trinity then? What's his Trinity?
His is the Evo, the Arius, and the J-Cape.
I wouldn't put the J-Cape as the third, though. Evo, Arius, and Rosie. Evo, Arius, and Rosie right there. But for me, it'd probably be the Burger, the Evo, and the Rosie. Those would probably be the everybody has their own.
I need to try a Trevor Burger, man.
Everybody has their own. Knife Modders has mine right now.
What up, Nuz?
I can have them send it to you.
She showed a video she had.
I can have her send it to you when she's done if you want.
Yeah, I'd love to check it out, man. I've been wanting to check one out for a while.
Sure. I love that thing. Cue ball, you feeling better, bro? That's what Snuz is wondering. What up, Snuz? We're counting in normal things here today. We got
measuring real world measurements. Five cherry matches and gummy frogs. Is it as wide as a sideways
code? I love the gummy frogs, man.
Kevin, that is a bitch test. That's great. Hey, what up, Jared? We were just talking about you earlier. Talking shit. So we were talking.
Jared, sell me your TS319. You still have it.
Yeah. Hey, the one that I sold him.
Get in on those scales.
Cue ball, do you have a 319? Would you sell that?
He doesn't.
Anybody who has a TS319, hit up Stevie. He needs one.
Did anybody get scales for their variant PE?
All right, I'm jumping ahead, guy. Oh, wait, real quick. I'm having some made, but I didn't get them yet. But some people got them today, I think. Did you order some?
No, I missed it. I was sick and in bed.
Do you have a variant PE?
Yeah, I got a Lefty.
What? The hell did you get a Lefty? I thought I was special.
He told us about that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I'm on the second one. You're the first one. I'm the second one.
I thought I was the only one, though.
You were until I got mine.
I'm just kidding. But I think I'm going to get some Mars Valley fat carbon scales.
What's that look like?
It's like the orangey fat carbon.
Orangey, okay. I want some yellow, like some yellow fat carbon.
Jack's Lungs got Toxic. One. He said he loves it too.
Yeah, that one though that's what I.
It's
really
a great
want.
knife, dude. Casey doesn't like it at all, but I love it. Great knife.
Oh, I think the variant's pretty damn good for what it is. Honestly,
I like it, but John, you know better than anybody disassembling knives, so never mind. But when Kyle DTOM, when he got his Evo 2.0, he got the fancy one off of somebody. He said, man, like the detent sucked and like it wouldn't drop shut. Like it was really weird. And I walked him through it. I was like, dude, you have a whole new set of hardware in there they send you. Swap the pivot, swap the steel insert, swap the bearings, and he swapped everything. And then like it was perfect after. So, yeah. But you know that shit. There's no reason to tell you that. So after handling blacked out frag nimble, I want one so fucking bad now. The anodized hardware was such a nice touch. I pre-ordered on the third drop. I pre-ordered the black frag with the satin blade. Yeah. And then I got a Mokutai kit. I got a black hardware kit somewhere around here. I was going to put that on my gold one, but Mike Emler has it. Shout out to Mike Emler. Hope you're doing good, dude. I heard he's in the hospital or something.
Yeah, he's been in the hospital. Knife modders, though, I sent you a message on Instagram today. I definitely want to get something done to the Slayback XL.
There you go. They do dope work on those.
I know. That's why.
One thing I want to note about the reverse tux, guys. So, Stevie, you just handled my reverse tux nimble.
Mm-hmm.
and you saw that prototype. That's not how they come. I didn't know that because I've only ever had my prototype that he gave me.
Yeah,
and I saw the prototype that he sent for the X. The reverse tux, the finish is like shiny on the scales. It's not that matte.
It's not matte,
like,
right?
He does that himself, I guess, at home.
Oh, okay.
So
he sands it?
Yes, I don't know what he does, but my buddy Joe, local buddy, we did his collection diver thing. He had a reverse tux after handling mine, and it's different. Like, it's shiny. Glossy? I didn't like it as much. I'm not saying everybody would. I'm sure it's a preference thing. But when Backpack B posts that video tomorrow, if you watch it, take a look at his nimble and you can kind of tell the difference. It's like it almost looks like silver instead of gray, which I love.
I noticed it looked like kind of a chromey.
Exactly. There you go. It's more of a chrome. And I'm sure you can easily have somebody tumble it or whatever.
That's how my V2 is. I don't have it to show it off. Grumpy Grunt's got it right now, but that's how my V2 is.
That could be the same color.
It's more. So I got just the plain tie frag. It is on the shinier side, and I didn't think chrome until you just said it, Brandon. But it's more chromish. It seems like it's dope.
I've seen Backpack B's and. I think it's Backpack B's.
No, it's Joe's.
Joe's? Oh, okay. So
maybe he showed it during the collection. I don't know.
Oh, the divers collection. Yeah, that's probably. But I that's the first thing I thought when I seen it was
unless I loaned Backpack B mine, but that one's not. That would have been mine. So Snuz. PSA to anybody who has COVID or is sick, fluids just crush.
Yeah,
like.
Drink water, man. Drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
Take ibuprofen if you have the head pressure and shit.
Dude, ibuprofen, like, I was feeling so shitty. On day 8, I talked to a doctor, and she was like, dude, take 3 ibuprofens. Because I was taking 1. She's like, that's not enough. Like, you need to...
You said something to me about it, and I started taking 600 milligrams every day.
600, and that shit helps. It does.
Yeah, it did. Yep.
But again, don't ignore that new study that just came out today that I sent you guys.
Pump in the
start eating a bunch of weed. It's going to help you.
Stevie, if you want to try my Urban when 814 is done with it, you're more than welcome to.
Okay.
Is that the one? Were you talking about the Urban?
I think, yeah.
Or, I don't know. I know Brandon said he wanted to try a burger. I didn't know if you were talking about
one. Man, I've been wanting to try one for a while.
There's a pre-order going on, I think, at Fort Henry for the Urban, for Fat Carbon ones.
I'll hit you up, though, Corey.
The purpose of the knife, it's to cut shit. What? Get out of here. It's to fidget.
I mean, the purpose of a knife has changed a lot over the years.
Yeah. I'll send it to you. It's a fucking thing of beauty. Most customs I don't consider buying, but this one I would. She's talking about the burger, I think. I absolutely love that fucking, and that hollow grind, the full hollow grind. I've never seen that before or since. A full hollow grind.
Yeah, I like hollow grinds though, man. I feel like a lot more companies should do hollow grinds.
Well, I don't know what she's talking about. She said, I have one if you're interested. You interested in my cart? No. Get the fuck out of here.
She's talking to Ken.
Ken. I'm sorry.
Ken,
like, I got plenty. Leave me alone. Trying to sell me
Ken's Jones and I can't decide. I told him I'd sell him one. I can't decide if I want to keep. I'm going to get rid of one, but I can't make up my mind whether I want the black.
How many
or the
you got?
Well, I've had in the past 5 total.
How many? I've had 12 total. Right, I got you beat, son.
I traded,
but you have 3. Okay.
I got 3. I got green L-Max, and then the 2.
What? Are all of yours micarta?
Yeah. I just traded my brown micarta that I had writ dyed. I traded it to pocket metal for a.
Yeah, I saw him show it off yesterday on Mattis Factions channel.
Yeah, traded him for this dope GEC, my first GEC. So, and then I had another brown micarta, but I sold that one.
Yeah, that was the M391 that I was gonna buy.
And yeah. And then Pocket Metal also has the Sigourney Weaver pattern one.
That's you, Jibo.
Yeah, Sigourney Weaver.
I hate that pattern. It looks like plastic.
He called it the Sigourney Weaver, and I can't go back with it.
Yeah,
thank you guys so much. Anybody who ordered a micarta one in the last couple of weeks when they did those drops, you got me like $600 in fucking commission.
Yeah. So enough about him. Now start hollering at your boy.
Fuck you,
what do you do? You just hit him up and tell him you want a fucking affiliate program or what?
They contacted me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, probably because he was unboxing F5s constantly or whatever. They watch people's videos and they, they can tell who's buying shit from their site. Because that, if I'm a website, that's how I would attack it. I would look at who's already buying stuff from my site and then bring them in because they obviously already utilize the site instead of having somebody who's never, you know what I mean? Like it. I'm not saying you haven't because you've had the F5 on, but I'm sure you could reach out to them.
Well, I just didn't know if you guys are reaching out to them or they're reaching out to you or.
I may have reached out to them because back when I signed up, it was like right before Blade Show. And I think Kyle was talking about how they contacted him and I got jealous. So I contacted them and they signed me up.
I just
told
myself I'd let companies contact me if they're really interested. I wasn't gonna
there's nothing wrong with you contacting them. I do it all the time.
I know, man. It's like I don't want to, throw it out there to 5 or 10 places. You don't do that. Throw it out there to the places you actually like. Pick one that you really like. Like Issuing Stitches, man. I'd support them because I like their product. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why any of the affiliates I have, it's companies I like.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's the way I'd want to do it.
Like any company that has contacted me about signing up, which usually it's the other way around. I contact them. I can't even think of one that contacted me. I like their product, so I reach out and I try to sign up.
I woke up to an email from Urban EDC saying exactly what you said, though. Hey, we dig. I've done. I don't know. I regularly shop from them, and I have always both these newest ones. I used your code for. I think I even say that in my.
Well, maybe they knew that.
And they said, "Hey, liked your shit. If you want to." Be in the affiliate program, you can. So I said, okay, why not?
Yeah. Jay, I don't know if he's in the hospital. I just know he had a gastrointestinal issue, and I just saw his YouTube post the other day where he said he was like on morphine or something, and so I know nothing further than that. I
literally went through the exact same thing that he's going through now. I went through like 5 years ago, dude, and it's fucking brutal.
What is it?
Like some gastrointestinal shit, man, where
I forget what it's called.
So I got diverticulitis.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. And he said if he doesn't, if the infection doesn't go down, they're gonna have to cut out part of his colon.
Luckily,
that's not quite as bad as diverticulitis. If you get infected in diverticulitis and you can't get it under control, they'll cut you open and they'll leave you open. You have to heal from the inside out.
That's exactly what I went through.
I've had diverticulitis for 15 years, so. Yeah, I know all about that shit.
What is that?
Everybody's gonna get it sooner or later. Like as you get older, you'll just get it.
What is it?
It's abscesses in
it's
pockets that
nubs,
get
pockets that
that
build
in
up on
your
colon.
intestines and whatnot.
In your
And,
intestines, your colon.
you know, diet will affect how it gets inflamed, and then things get infected.
Well,
and
I mean, it can get infected. You can get inflamed and infected by like seeds.
Seeds are a big one.
Celery. Celery doesn't digest; it just like shreds up when you eat it. So you can get in a pocket and it won't get out of that pocket, and it'll cause an infection. Okay. Most of the time, though, people get it bad because they overeat and they overstuff themselves and fucking.
G-ball, I'm not trying to say it doesn't look good. I just am used to the way the reverse tux I had looked. So when I saw it, I was like, wait, that's totally different. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying it's bad. I do prefer the way mine looks, but that's probably because it has an extra step done to it. So I don't know. And you can easily have somebody do that. Sorry. I didn't mean to cut you guys up, but I wanted to address that.
No, I'm with you. I prefer.
So are you selling one of the
look on the reverse tux?
You got the black and the denim? Did you buy both of those, or did they send one as a loaner?
No, I bought both of these.
Stevie don't get loaners, man.
Well, he's in the affiliate program. They'll send him one.
Yeah, that's why they got him, because he bought them.
Yep. No, I bought both of these not knowing which one I would want. I knew I'd want. I'm not really into blue, but then, or this is the blue one.
I was about to say, holy shit.
But then I got the blue and I really like it. So
yeah, the blue is cool. I picked the one that had the better detent and action. That's how I chose.
I don't see any difference between these.
Did he just get muted, or
did Brandon freeze?
No,
you were muted for a second.
Yeah, second you had no sound there.
Oh
yeah, or you were just moving your lips without talking. So you pick. Yeah, like that.
It's all good now. It's all good now.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah,
is he fucking with me?
Hey, yeah, he's fucking with you.
Yes, I'm fucking with you.
Fuck,
well, were you fucking with us before?
No, I don't know what that was. It was a glitch in the matrix.
Right.
Were you?
You know what?
I thought you guys were fucking with me.
Just for that, Stevie, you're gonna have a ball sack on your shoulder for the rest of the show. So yeah, I chose the black micarta because it had a little bit of a stronger detent, and the action was just as good on both in terms of the close. And this one has already broken into, now it's like a perfect detent. I knew that would happen. So
yeah, no, so I'm definitely keeping the green. The green, I don't like the micarta on the green, but I like the LMAX. That's why. So I don't know if I want to
blade.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. So, yeah, this LMAX, I love.
I agree. I love
with LMAX. Yeah.
I do love LMAX.
But yeah, it's gross green micarta. The green micarta is gross. So I don't know. I think maybe I don't know what I'm gonna do. But
I got you, Mike.
I don't need 3 of them though.
Yeah, you definitely do not need 3. I got this today, guys. The White Storm Fat Carbon on a shark's foot. It's Loctiting right now. Which side is your pivot on? Is it on the show side or the? I mean, you know what I mean. Technically, it would be
show side.
Yeah, so look at this one. It's on this side.
Well, wait a minute. That's how it is for me.
The same side. Same side as Stevie's.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah, your tooling's on the fucking show side. Yeah.
Yeah, but then look at this one then. This is my other one.
Okay, that's different. Your tooling is on the non-show side.
I don't know how to hold them so they're the same.
Sorry, here mine are the same.
Yeah, you held it the right way. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Your pivot, the pivot.
So I thought this one was backwards, but it turns out I guess this one's backwards.
Yeah, I think that one's backwards.
Because I tried to flip it, and it honestly doesn't seem like it matters which side it's on. but the centering was all fucked up. So I flipped it back, and then it centered up. But this one is centered with it backwards. So I don't know.
That's what drives me nuts about knives with tooling. So that fucking pin is the same. Doesn't matter if it's in the left side or the fucking right side. So why does it fuck up the centering and shit?
It shouldn't. I think maybe it was maybe when I put it back together, maybe I didn't do something, and that's why.
Well,
and then I just
you didn't have it seated all the way or something.
Yeah, I just flipped it back thinking it was that. But now I have the bearings in both of these, and the knife modders have my other shark's foot with the toxic scales, and that one's going to get blacked out. And then Carbodize, this is why I wanted to bring this up, Mike Jernak. Carbodize on Instagram, if somebody wants to link him, he makes these fat carbon scales. He makes my Carta G10. He does all different ones. He actually got the material last night to make sets for me and Backpack B in the 80s fat carbon. It's going to look awesome.
I like that 80s fat carbon shit.
So I may have to get a fourth one. I was thinking about ordering one of the knife-centered D2 ones, or maybe just taking one of the ones I have and selling the scales or something and just putting the 80s fat carbon on.
This is another one I need to figure out what I'm doing with, because I don't want to. I'm leaning towards the clip point.
Okay. Well, then how much do you want? I might just buy the shark's foot off you, unless it's like fucked up or something.
There's nothing wrong with this. I don't need this. I'd sell it for what I got it for. I still got the original. That's the thing, though. I kind of want to keep the scales.
I don't want the scales because I have scales coming. That would be perfect.
I'll just. I mean, it's the OS 10, so if you don't care about that,
mine are all OS 10 at this point.
I mean, yeah, I'll just sell it to you what I paid for it. They were what, like $149 or something like that. I got this one from Knife Joy, from like the first Knife Joy drop. I think it's Knife Joy that I got it from.
Okay, but, is the OS 10 any good?
Huh?
Is the OS 10, like, did it hold up okay, or is it?
Yeah, I mean, I've sharpened this myself one time.
It's been okay.
Yeah, I don't have any problem. So I use my clip point more often. This has mainly just been for the gram, honestly. But I did sharpen this myself, and I think I did a pretty good job with it. I didn't have any problems with it. But yeah, I'll just whatever I paid for it, I'll sell it to you for that.
All right, yeah, we'll talk. We shall talk. But yeah, I was thinking I either get a fourth one, and I was thinking about getting one of the D2 ones from Knife Center and having that blacked out, but they only have clip points. And I just feel like I would carry the shark's foot. The clip, so it's like I had this conversation with Gideon stuff last week. The clip point is the sexy one. The shark's foot is the useful one.
You could say that, but I like the shark's foot a lot better.
I guess. It's just the blade to handle ratio pisses me off on the shark's foot.
Yeah, that's what pisses me off too. But I mean, they're both great. I bought this one first, and then bought this one just to check it out, thinking I would want to get rid of this one.
Right.
But now I find myself liking.
Is it the scales though, or is it?
No. I don't know. I don't know. I just, when it comes down to it, I find myself gravitating towards the
background shower noise. Somebody taking a shower.
Somebody fucking shouting.
I think that's in your head, Frank.
Yeah, I don't know. I would want a shark's foot over my clip point. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I need a fourth one. I was thinking I could just sell the scales off of one.
Fourth one? Holy shit!
I could just sell the scales off of one. And what?
I mean, if you're already this far in, just keep.
I know that's where I'm. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
What is it? Is it a competition between you and Backpack B?
No, it's just I like them. What I like is the scales, and that I can try to collect all the fat carbons. That's kind of my plan, and it's real easy with carbonized
scales, man.
I'm not because then swapping scales all the time is annoying. You got to have a knife for the scales.
Now, if they went the TRM Shadow route, that would be dope. or not Shadow, Atom, where you don't have to, changing out scales on the TRM Atom is like the easiest fucking thing in the world.
Why not have both? Yeah, I do have both, but I'm just saying if I had to pick, I don't know. But I was curious about the D2. It's just I figured I would have to get it coated because it's D2. So that's another knife I got to send to knife modders to get modded. And, I'm not made of money. Like, I spend a lot of it, but I'm not made of it. Roman, what up? Oh, Shizak. Thank you for the super chats, guys. It helps a lot with my conundrum over 80/20.5s.
Yeah,
and that
funding his 3
so you can buy Stevie's for 4.
And that reminds me of tonight's giveaway, guys. So in this package, I have something special for my members tonight. And if you're not a member, I'm sorry. You're not included in this, but it's my channel. I can make the rules up. And I wanted to I wanted because I bought this with the way I looked at it is I bought this with the money that I got from memberships and Patreon. So I wanted to give it to those people if possible. So you guys know every week I do giveaways. It's like that's not going to stop. But anyway, so I'll figure out a way. Somebody who's a member tonight is going to get this. I got a bunch of stickers as usual that I'm not going to name, but it's like Knife Dude, Navstar. I'm not going to do it. Not going to name them. It just takes forever. And we have one of these boxes right here.
Warrior.
And we have one of these.
Oh, pink.
We got this pink dissemble mat with sprinkles all over it. So I know that you guys... I know it's a mystery what's in this box right here. But come at my Slurpee, bro. Come at my Slurpee. I'll fuck you up with my...
It's like a dagger.
XL.
Right. Is that a 4
Dessert Warrior. Somebody in the comments, was it Frank? I forget. Somebody in the comments on my Instagram reel where I pretend, whatever. It was a whole joke about Slurpees. And I said somebody was coming after my Slurpee and I pulled out my Dessert Warrior. He said, yeah, motherfucker, you're going to get the sprinkles first. This thing is an absolute behemoth. I wish I had, my wife has the regular size one, and I showed it to her, and she even got excited. She like sent a video to her friends and shit. It's pretty lackadaisical, but it comes out, It's
fucking.
But there
huge,
you go.
Man.
So this is going to a member along with that pad. So thank you guys for supporting the channel. I really appreciate that. And that's the money I bought this with. So I figured it was
nice with a Homer Hank. You're right.
Give it to you guys. Yeah, it would. I wish I had. I actually have this Hank right here, but I gave this to my wife with the donut.
My wife stole my donut one. Yep, the Homer Hank. Yep.
So I can't give away her Hank. Sorry. It was Sinister. Was me, I think. Oh, yeah, it was Sinister. The joke about the sprinkles, that shit was hilarious. All right, so I'm putting that away. I got to figure out how. I think I might just go to. Let me see how I can do that. Can I? YouTube. I go to the channel. It has the Eliza DoucheCrew. It's so funny that I use that as a thumbnail. Membership. So I think it has a list somewhere, which I don't want to show everybody the list, do I? See your members. So yeah, they are in some type of order. So if I take, there's 30 of you. And if I just take a number 1 through 30, right? And then I'll do it that way. Random number generator. I can at least show you guys this so it's sort of fair. I mean, you're going to have to trust me to an extent here. So 30, generate number 5. So who's number 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's Sinister. There you go. Perfect.
That's awesome.
All right. Congratulations, Sinister. You just won your very own Sprinkles Mat and XXL Poker Dessert Warrior, brah.
Can I share my screen real quick?
Yeah.
I want to show you guys my. Yeah. I made a custom Dessert Warrior a while ago, and I'll show you guys.
What does Rolf mean?
Rolling on the floor, laughing.
Oh, is that what that means? All right, cool. I always see it, and I've never understood it. But yeah, congrats, Sinister, and thank you all for the support. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to try to do that more often, get something a little nicer, to give away. So, all right, there you go. What the fuck is this?
I made this. It's my Desert Warrior. Desert Warrior.
Desert Warrior. Fucking beautiful.
I spray painted a knife and stuck it in a sprinkled donut. That's it. It was a stupid joke. Painted a
fucking plastic.
Okay. Yeah. That's a little dumb, but it is. Now that I see the blue,
it just kind of made me hungry.
I get it. Yeah, it just made me hungry. I've been crushing those Kinder chocolates, man. The ones with the hazelnut cream inside. They're so good. Reminds me of my childhood, man. We used to eat Nutella like it was our job. I'll give you a Slurpee. I meant, give me your Slurpee. Come on, Frank. You're smelling Slurpee wrong, bro. You're showing your side of the country, man. Do they have 7-Eleven in Cali? I guess they do. He's in LA, right? I think
he is.
Or am
I think LA is more of a California is more of a Circle K.
Stevie's better. California is more of a what?
Circle K.
Gotcha.
I mean, Lefty they have them in San Dimas anyway.
They have them in San Dimas.
It is art. No Slurpees here. Yeah, it's Slurpee. Oh man, Slurpee. I used to get the Coke Slurpees all the time. And then when we couldn't get Coke Slurpees in the winter, we would take fresh snow, put it in a bowl and pour a Coke over it and make a Coke Slurpee.
We used to make, remember the Snoopy snow cone ice makers?
Jesus, yeah.
Used to use that and pour Coke on that.
Yeah, that shit's good.
Put ice in there, just because it made it fucking icy. Yeah.
Yeah.
If y'all don't go check out the Ultimate Knife Mod Final, I will find you and I will give you Sprinkle. I'll give you the string. Yeah, so Sinister is in the finale of, I think Metal Complex is doing a series on knife mods. And I think his 80-20 is in there. Or is it a 20.5? I don't know which one he does. But yeah, go watch it. And I think you have to type the number 3 out. THREE.
Sinister.
Hold on. Who did you say has that going on?
Metal Complex.
Oh, okay.
Why?
No, I was curious. I didn't know about it. I don't think I'm subbed to Metal Complex.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I will if he's in the running for something, I'll go vote for his ass.
I was just thinking about something, and I know it's weird.
You better, Sinister's got to hit up Bobby Stitches over there and get himself a Homer Hank to go with it.
I just want to see something real quick. Bear with me, guys.
Just ask. I'll show you. What do you want to see?
Bear with me.
A couple dollars.
So, Slicey Dicey still
Who
has
the fuck is that guy?
1,000 subscribers. And I was thinking, I haven't heard this dude's voice in like months, and it's kind of weird to me. So
yeah, I'm gonna say, who the fuck is that guy?
Brian with another knife review for you today. We have this big fella. This is the Spider Coke Tough.
It's so weird. It's so, I don't know why I just thought of that. It's so weird to me.
Yeah, he's become an out of sight, out of mind for me, man.
Yeah, it happened to me too. But I'm not going to say I kind of missed the guy. But there was a point where I used to watch all his videos, and then I didn't at all. And then I got back into him.
I'd say his first year plus worth of videos, I watched every single one of them as they got released.
Yeah.
I think for a while he was probably the only, besides Shabazz.
I even participated in his he did that series where he did Trade Me Anything. I loved that series.
Yeah. I was a Slicey fan. I just happened to have it. I bought this because of one of his videos.
Yeah.
The Real Steel.
I don't know why I just thought of it.
The
I
Road
just
Cat?
was like,
Is that the real
fuck
cat?
that fool. Don't
Rocket.
Don't come to Cali, homie. Jeez. Yeah, did he end up paying everybody back? Did that all happen? Or
I have no idea, man.
I don't even remember what it was now that I'm thinking about it.
Do you think he's gonna what he did?
He didn't he had a knife giveaway.
No, it was multiple giveaways he never sent. And then he had knives from dealers he was supposed to give away that he sold. And then he had he would sell people knives and not send the knife.
And then he said it's because his wife was pregnant or something, and
that whole
much
thing
going on.
He is still selling. He is still selling stuff on Discord. I don't think he ever intentionally ripped anyone off for profit. Yeah, so we talked about this before on a live, but I think he just got in over his head, and then he couldn't keep up with what was going on, and he was just trying to keep appearances and just keep it going, and he just fell behind, and then it blew up in his face.
Yeah.
I still can't believe he was an actual guy. I'm sorry. I do agree that his type of humor was never funny to me. He was the real stand-up comedian type humor, old school type.
I know people that have actually worked with him in the stand-up world.
And what did they say?
He's a decent dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying it's been a while. If the dude popped back up, it probably wouldn't bug me.
So cool.
But I don't think he will, because I don't know if he was really
I think the damage was done, man. I mean, what was the guy?
I don't know.
Crazy Steel Steve.
Super Steel Steve.
Yeah, Super Steel Steve. Crazy Steel Steve.
Crazy.
Sorry. Went after him pretty hard. What up, Cole? Send me my stickers.
He just sent me my stickers.
Send me my stickers.
I'll evaluate them when they
send
get
me
here.
Your stickers.
I'll evaluate them. Let you know how good they are.
God, I called him Crazy Steel Steve. It's Super Steel Steve.
I thought he was a douche. Didn't care for him. I'll agree that I kind of thought he was a douche, but that doesn't mean that I didn't enjoy some of his videos. But I also don't know if it's is it maybe how some people feel about me or Metal Complex, where it's you just don't have enough to watch, and because we put a video out every fucking 4 hours, you just watch them all? Because there's people who just can't watch enough YouTube. They don't have enough to watch. And then there's the people who can't keep up, and they're struggling to watch the stuff they want to watch. That's kind of where I'm at. I don't know. But I think I used to just watch his stuff because it was something new, and he usually had new shit. You know what I mean? That was probably part of the appeal of Slicey Dicey's channel, was he always had the new thing.
New shit.
And he usually had it ahead of time. So it was nice to see that and then be oh, I want that. And then you had to wait fucking 2 months to get it. So that's a big part of it.
In the house.
New member. What up, Cody? Thanks, dude. Thank you.
Marcos.
Much appreciated.
Hello, my good man.
Thank you, Cody. What happened to her, Tri-State? What happened to who? What Tri-State say?
What happened to her?
Who's her? I don't know. I can't go back. I mean, I can, but I can't figure this out.
I'm not going to.
Giving up. He did the same thing with bikes before he was into knives.
You should have a shipment notification in your email, Lefty.
From
Tri-State, saying you should have a shipment notification in your
Gotcha.
email.
Send me mine.
I thought you told me yesterday they shipped, bro. Come on. That's good. Hell yeah, dude, Lefty, you're going to want 1,000 nutsack stickers when you see the test run. A test run? Yeah, I guess it was a test run. How many did I order? 60? I ordered like 60 nutsack stickers. I think I ordered 100 dead nut stickers, 200 Lefty EDC stickers, something else. Oh, Diva stickers, 60 of those. And then, like, labels for envelopes. So I don't have to write my fucking name on them anymore. Just put a thing on it.
I got 400 stickers coming from them.
And all of that, which is like, yeah, close to 400 stickers was like 100 and something. 110 bucks, 115 bucks.
And like,
I think it was only supposed to be like 60
with the knife you sent me.
But then I just told him I'd give him 100 and then I forget. What?
Stevie, did you put stickers in with the knife you sent me?
They're not here yet. I had intended to, but you guys are on my. I had to build a fucking spreadsheet of all the people I needed to keep track of who I'm sending stickers to.
Yeah, I throw like two stickers in every time I ship a knife.
Yeah, when I ship stuff to people, I just throw stickers in. That's how they get them. I don't just send stickers to anybody. I don't think. I mean, unless like a viewer reaches out and says I want stickers, then I just ship them for free. I don't sell them or anything.
I've sent a couple of people like just stickers,
but I'm sending out to. I'm sending them out to some of the supporters.
Hey, Marcos! I didn't see you in here. Sorry. I just saw
Gary did a bang up job on my logo. I like it.
Yeah, it looks good. I dig it.
You only got 20 sacks, but the envelope is fucking stuff. What?
Those must be some big balls.
I paid for 60 sacks, bro.
Hey, by the way, get that fucking ball sack off my.
Dude, yeah. I mean, Stevie.
What do you want?
Living on the fucking
you want a Diva, a Lefty? What do you want?
Oh,
I don't care. It's not the
I kind of like the sack.
Tired of looking at balls.
Yours is coming soon, Stevie. Anyone else order Wait, you guys ordered one, Lindy? For Richie? Yeah, I ordered 2 today. We talked about this earlier. So you're late to the party, motherfuckers. Kara said my goat nuts left her speechless.
Oh, that sounds personal, and congratulations.
Congratulations. I accept this. Kev is the man. Yes, I accept that. Thank you.
Kev is a man.
Oh, you fucker. Stevie, your logo printed so well. And Lefty, I'll send you the messages. We only ever did the test run, but we will be more than happy to run more nutsack. All right. Well, as long as I got what I paid for, I don't care. If I paid for 60, send me more. If I didn't, then don't worry about it.
Got one of the Bowie blades with standard carbon fiber.
Yeah, I got one of the Bowie blades with standard. Oh, you're reading. You fucker. Yeah, stop. Yeah. It's my job, motherfucker. I'm just kidding.
I'm just trying to cover you.
No, I'm kidding. We just did it at the same time. Yeah, I got the Bowie with the black handle and gold carbon fiber, and then I got a drop point with the same configuration with the fuller. Gotta have the fuller. Gotta have the fuller. You weren't here earlier, Lindy. Richie. Awesome, I accidentally bought 3.
So, whoops! I bought 3.
Whoops! $1,300.
Whoopsies.
It really was like I looked and I was like, "What?" Because I was like, "Yeah, go!" And then I checked my email. I was like, $1,300. What? Come to find out, DLT dropped them 10 minutes later with Sezzle. Fuck. Hey, we're caught up on comments. What's up? That never happens.
Shit. What was I just gonna ask?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys if you had anything new because I have the warning from Axial Gear.
That's my truck knife. That's the first one that I got back on the what was it, the Black Friday sale. And that's what I ride in my truck with.
Yeah, I like the warning. It's a little bit thick, but I mean, it's not there for, it's not meant to be. Like I put it through some cardboard. Like I said, I was testing stuff out, and it beat this coating up pretty good, real quick. Like it's.
So I got the Stonewash or Bead Blast, whatever one it is, and I processed a shit ton of cardboard with it, and it held up great.
It wasn't that. It just like wasn't the most comfortable because the blade's moving a little bit. It's an OTF. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't think that's a detriment to this knife. I think it's just how OTFs are.
Right. It's a great. I mean,
yeah.
I like having an. I like riding with a OTF in my center console. I just always have, whether it was a cheap ass flea market one or
for protection or for like needed.
I like something easily if I'm going to reach for something and I need it to. I just like an easy minute. I have that and a spring assist. My Kershaw Dividend are my two. I like a spring. That's the only time I really like a spring assisted or an OTF.
Okay, hold on. I need to save this comment, and I'm putting it. Okay. Sorry, I'm just setting up the exit quote.
Oh. What? The exit quote. Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
What to close out the show with. Gotcha.
Except my memory sucked.
But no, I think I got my Axial Gear when I still had my Microtech, my Ultratech, and I didn't need to. And I liked the Warncliffe Axial Gear better than I had the Tanto.
Don't read Ultratech. This, guys. It's just there for.
And ended up ditching the Microtech and kept the Axial Gear. I think it's fine for what it is. But talked about new stuff. I gotta send them to you next, Thrasher, but I've still been fucking around with this case of Satu Dave knives. And I like the Sumo.
I love Satu.
Does it deploy out of your pocket? You don't have any issues with that?
No, and I finally, so I didn't watch much on this when it was out. And now I'm starting to watch more stuff about it. I keep hearing people say they're doing something with the clip.
No, that's a new one, though. I think that one has the clip fixed already from factory.
Oh, okay.
So what happened was on the very end of the clip, like right there, it was pokey. It was literally like a sharp point.
Yeah, no, that's definitely.
You would know. You would know because when you squeezed your hand, it would fucking just dig in. Yeah. So I started this. I'm a trendsetter. I sent it to Knife Modders, and they fixed the clip. And then people started having that done. And we complained to Hoback enough that they actually fucking just did it on the next run. But my other issue was those studs. Like it would Emerson deploy just like coming out of pocket because the studs would catch. I wonder if they fixed those too, but I don't know. He bragged about it.
I've carried this a bunch. Haven't had that problem.
Interesting. I'm gonna check Arizona Custom Knives and see if mine
that's
hand rub. I don't know.
Yeah, one of the knives that I had a lot of problem with Emerson deploying was my Street Tonto. I had that problem with.
Shit, it is a hand.
That thing always wanted to deploy. The studs would always catch.
Hand rub. Fuck me. I didn't really want a hand rub. I wanted a belt satin. Did he do any with belt satin?
What are we talking about?
The Mini Tempest. Yeah, sorry, I got distracted. My bad.
You got three. You need to keep up the Mini Tempest now with your 80/20. So you may as well get a fourth one of those too.
Yeah, but I only got 2 because I canceled one of them. So.
Oh. Then I've been carrying around this.
Yeah, that looks. I thought that was a Strider at first when you took it out of your pocket.
No,
earlier.
I mean it's a Hinderer design. So it's more a Hinderers.
Yeah,
but when closed from the lock side, it looks like a Strider to me.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, maybe. But these are custom. Satu Dave made these titanium scales.
Oh.
He made, yeah.
These are all. He machined these himself.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wanted to pull that up after.
No, I'd rather.
What was on it before?
I think carbon fiber. It was carbon fiber and another
and that looks
scale.
way better. Yeah.
Yeah, this is dope. I mean,
did he regrind it too?
Maybe. I mean, he puts an edge on all his stuff.
Well, it just doesn't look like a ZT I've ever seen. That's why.
No, I don't think he did. No, he didn't put a different grind on it. I mean, he sharpened it, but he didn't do a, he didn't make this into a flat grind.
Well, I thought maybe he turned it into a drop point when it was actually a or something weird like that.
I don't think so.
I think that comes out of it, yeah.
But no, I think that this is on washers, not on bearings. I can't tell. I haven't taken it apart. But I like it. It's not for me, but I like it. Yeah. I don't see it getting pocket time, but
that's how I feel about ZT, Hinderer, Strider, any of those. Like, it's cool, but I don't like it. All right, let's talk about Brass Brigade again real quick.
For sure.
This pre-order, guys, is tomorrow. I don't know. Like, I'm interested to see how it goes because, like, I don't know what his following is like. I don't know. Like, he didn't give it much time in terms of sending out those, loaners. I was the first one to get the satin one, and Cole was the first one to get the blacked out one. So it's not like a bunch of videos are out there right now. But he did send around the 3-inch one, and he got, hype on that. So that's good. Obviously, I want it to go well, and that's why I'm curious. So I don't know if these are the OG. Oh, you can actually, that's pretty cool. You can order right off of here for the, this is the SG version. You're basically getting a custom knife. That's cool. So I guess the pre-order's not up yet on the website. He's probably going to add it tomorrow. But yeah, there's going to be a pre-order showing up soon. I didn't know he had a multi-tool. He has a hat. This is cool.
I'm texting Jason right now.
Yeah, that's a joke. Yeah.
What are you texting him?
Try to figure out. So he put on at I don't know. It was 3:00 my time. He put 26 hours left for him to go live. So,
awesome. Yeah. So it's going to be up tomorrow at 3 at noon or something.
Nah, I think it means at 5 p.m. Pacific.
He's West Coast though.
Nah, yeah, right. So that would have been at 3:00. He said 26 hours. So add 2 hours to 3:00. That's 5:00 tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, whatever time it is.
Math. Let's do damn math.
That's why I'm asking him exactly what time it's
right.
so we can say it.
I took those pictures. No. Did you, Cole?
Maybe later.
Cool, Cole. Cool. Dick pic. What's up, Grump? I love Grumpy, man. I'm always listening to Grumpy's live Thursday night because, for the last few weeks, I've been going to pick up our groceries Thursday night after work or whatever, and he's on. So I listen in the car while I'm driving. I love Grumpy. We may or may not be doing a run of modded grippers. Hey, that's awesome, Knife Monitors. I'm glad that's working out. Modding stuff for EMP and I guess Jason Grant. And as soon as I have stuff for you guys to mod, I'll be sending over to do runs on the Stout or whatever we do, as long as we get it funded, obviously. I already had some plans for that because we're gonna have leftover prototypes. I guess either way we will. If we do well on the pre-order or not, we're gonna have basically like 9 or 10 prototypes. I don't know if we need to keep that many for like, posterity's sake or whatever. So we could do like have them do some cool shit and then sell them or raffle them or auction them or give them away or, sounds like you want one, Stevie.
Yes.
Urban EC too. Yep. Yeah, true. They're doing work for them too.
Nice.
Yep. Looks like you guys don't need your door-to-door salesman anymore.
Yeah.
I used to go around just like telling companies to reach out to them. Nimble XL is on the 19th. Yes, we can hype that one next week, guys.
Do it justice. It's not the Nimble XL. It's the Nimble X.
Nimble X. Yeah.
X 3.5.
Oh yeah, he said XL. Yeah.
I started to say that, and I was like, "Wait a second,
you're being a nitpicky bastard." But yes.
Well, I mean, it's his. It's what he what he named
trades for a Devo. Yeah. Hey man, as soon as I have something to trade you, if it's worthy of being traded, I'll think about it, dude. That's all I'm worried about right now is having a knife I feel like is good enough to sell. And trust me, if I think it's good enough to sell, it's going to be pretty good, I think. But it's got to be there.
Y'all go easy on my boy Fuller Fanatic.
Fuller Fanatic did an awesome job on the Gripper promo picks.
I know what you guys are getting at.
No, I don't get it.
That's my boy. Fuller Fanatic's my homie.
Really?
Yeah.
You know him?
We've been talking for a while, yeah.
So what's Shane's point? Cole is the one who took the picture, so I'm wondering.
Right.
So what is he making fun of Cole's pictures or
no? You know the whole Fuller Fanatic.
I know that. I still don't get the joke here.
No.
Enlighten
a
me.
lot of shit goes over your head. It's all right.
I think that there's no joke here. I don't think it's funny. I don't think there's any sense to that.
Kevin's the funny
just messing
guy.
with Cole.
It's not funny.
It's not messing with Cole. It's just dumb. Sorry, Shane.
It's all good, man. I ain't worried. Do you guys have any idea when Devos will start coming in?
Nope.
When the protos will start?
Dude, the protos are so QSP is done.
Right.
With the prototypes, as far as I understand, they may need to laser the logo on or something. I don't know if they're going to do that for the protos or just wait till the production run. But they're pretty much done. They said they wanted to finish the pouches and then they were going to ship them together. And they were asking us what leather we wanted for the pouches and what interior. And I was like, I don't need a leather pouch. I just need a serviceable pouch. Like, whatever you have. Like, if this, like, don't let that
hold it up.
Yeah, I'm like, just send me, take your normal pouch, slap our logo on it, and let's go. Like, it's a fucking pouch. Like, who cares? Like, we're going to put our own spin on packaging. We'll put stickers in there or make hanks or do something. Like, it's not a big deal right now. So I just want these fucking prototypes. And then Kunwu is supposed to be end of the month. They're supposed to be done. So I'm guessing, by the time we're able to send them around to, like, you guys and stuff, it's going to be mid-March probably. Because we have to get both. Then we have to decide.
Right.
And then, like, I was thinking it would be kind of like if they're close enough, I was thinking maybe send like both around and get people's opinion of like that would be kind of cool because I've never seen that before. Like send two versions of the same knife by different OEMs and like see what reviewers think. But I don't know if that would be smart either. Like, be kind of cool though.
Yeah.
But maybe we could do that after, like just for fun, sitting around the other prototypes. I don't know of anybody who's like publicly like shown multiple prototypes of the same knife
from different
to
OEMs.
decide which one they're going to go with.
Right.
Because, like, it's kind of a negative on the one you don't pick, I guess. But at the same time, it's also a matter of, like, which one, timing-wise, which one, like, and if they're both good, we're just going to use the other one for a different project right away anyway.
Right.
Sorry, BT, what were you going to say?
No, I was just saying, I don't think it really reflects bad on one if you don't pick it for the main, you know what I mean?
I mean, it depends.
A lot of things depend on it, you know.
Yeah. So, like, if we get both and one of them blows the other one out, it's going to look bad on somebody, probably.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's like Benjamin, you know, Jack Wolf Knives. He just showed that he's finally getting prototypes.
They look good. That new one looked good.
Yeah.
I'm wondering who did that. Best Tech, maybe?
Yeah, he didn't.
I don't know.
He said he wasn't going to say, but.
No, he wouldn't say. Because last time he did say, and then shit hit the wall, and then.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, and it kind of made a stink for Riyadh a little bit. I mean, not enough for anybody to not like Riyadh because they're just on fire. But.
Well, quality.
It wasn't funny to you because it wasn't for you. Yeah, it just wasn't funny, Shane. Sorry. Same here. Excited to see what Kunwu does with it. The Tau is so like that's the thing. And the dude behind Kunwu that I talked to, like we were kind of like buddies before. You know what I mean? Like we talked all the time. Like I was kind of doing like I wasn't doing warranty stuff for Kunwu, but like if they had somebody in the U.S. who had one that, you know, needed to be looked at or replaced or return or whatever, they would come to me, right? Which honestly, it was like 2 over the last year. But like, so we kind of had a relationship before. So the dude knows me really well. Like he knows I love the Evo. Like, and when I talk about wanting a deep ass hollow grind, like that's what I point to. So he knows what I want. You know what I mean? That's where I feel like Kunwu has an advantage because, like, that guy knows me and my tastes and that kind of shit. So, like, if they can hit.
But do they have so now do they have the quality that QSP can pump out?
This Kunwu Tau is so fucking. I mean,
that's what everybody says, man. Everyone that's got it says they love it.
I mean, I honestly, this knife, and I had the Ronin. I put them like if we're talking about levels, right? You have Riyadh and whoever does CKF, honestly. I put those two like up top. I hear Kevin John or whatever. And then under that, you have like Best Tech, right? QSP is like getting to that now. You know what I mean? Before the Nimble, QSP was a step under them, but now QSP is like with Best Tech level. And I kind of, after the Tau, put Kunwu like just like a notch above that. You know what I mean? So you got Riyadh, Kunwu, and then Best Tech, QSP. And honestly, Kubi's like right there now too.
Yeah, Kubi's.
And then under that, you got like Tucson. You know, you got like who else? Kaiser. You got those concepts like
Artisan.
Concepts like under my bunghole. Fuck Concept. So Artisan is a good one too. I would put them on that Kaiser level though, because they're kind of some of their like I don't know. Their actions sometimes are weird. Like their fit and finish, their QC is not that great.
The only Artisan I've ever experienced is the Forest.
That's a good one.
Right. I don't have any frame of reference for Artisan.
Yeah, I've had a bunch. Like I had the liner lock Arians, the large one, and I had 2 of them, and then I had a replacement one. So like I had 2. I gave one to Mateo, which it was like almost dead nut centered, not perfect, and it was a gift. So like I wasn't gonna bitch, and you know what I mean. Like I gave it to somebody. It wasn't like. And Mateo's not going to bitch about it. It's a free knife. You know what I mean? But it was slightly off center. Whatever. The one I had was the satin one. I gave him the blacked out one, and it was a bit off center. I tried fixing it, nothing I could do. Sent it back to White Mountain, got another one, same thing. And I was just like, just refund me. I don't want to keep making you send me knives and dicking around with this. And I've heard a lot of people complain about the smaller re-inliner lock and having like gritty action or like just something being off. This one I have, the small one I have is awesome. So when Artisan nails it, they fucking nail it. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like one of those situations where we, until recently, was like kind of all over the place with detents. Like, it never was like perfect for me, where Artisan, when they hit it really good. I don't know how to explain it. I just, in my head, I have them kind of like ranked. And Artisan's not quite at the Wii Best Tech QSP level. But they're right under that with Kaiser. Kaiser can be up there. It's just like weird, you know. They make some things awesome, and then they make like this fucking Towser K that has more rattle than a fucking rattlesnake. I'm funny. See, Shane, that's how you make a joke. I'm just kidding. I don't know. And I get it. This is a $50 knife, and I'm talking about more expensive knives. But, like, even this sheepdog is – it's just not quite there. I don't know. Whatever. You guys can argue. I'm sure other people will argue the opposite.
I handled Pocket Metal's sheepdog. That was the first time I had ever handled one, and I really liked it. I thought it was great. But
yeah, I'm not a sheepdog fan. That's just
not enough for me to order it though.
Yeah, Tao is very well made. Cody, the Kunwu Tao is awesome. Oh yeah, did you guys get the one I gave you? I gave the Knife Monitors one. I had one here that had a few QC things. Like I just couldn't get it perfectly centered, and I think I slightly stripped one of the whole clip screw thing was a little jacked up on it. And I knew that because they gave me one that was like, it was one of those the warranty ones I was talking about. But like they told me I could keep it. And it was just sitting here. I was either going to use it for parts if something happened to mine, or I figured the knife monitors could maybe like pimp it out, or just, it's their knife. They can do whatever they want with it. It's still like, the action's great. Like it's still a very serviceable knife. It's just not like, you know, you wouldn't be able to sell it as a 100% QC knife or whatever. Yeah, if that makes sense. The Tao is bomb sinister. Honestly, the only thing that bugs me on it, there's two. One is it doesn't have a hole, but that's a design feature. That's not cute. You know, that's not fit and finish or anything. The clip, I think it's a little bit. It's a little bit too whatever you want to call it, spongy or whatever. It actually works really well though.
Doesn't have great.
It bugs me how thin it is. Like, just like on principle, if that makes sense. But it's reversible, so you know that part's fucking awesome. This thing, have you guys handled this yet?
No.
Huh. All right. Well, next time I send loaners out, I'm trying to get all my shit back so I can do a collection video. So I'm not sending loaners out right now. Like whatever's out there is out there, but once I get them back.
You know what knife I've been comparing kind of the standard as of late?
And this was $134 when I bought it, by the way. I just want to make that point, which is incredible. But yes, the Eliza DoucheCrew Lizard. Do you have yours?
Mine's in the house, man. Mine's in the house.
Can it focus enough? I love this thing, man. Can it focus enough? I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Let's see if I can do this, guys. Hold on a second. There we go. There you go. See it?
Oh, yeah.
Douche number one. You see that? Douche number one. That's me. I'm douche number one. Who does number two work for?
Sorry, I had to see my teeth. That was fucking awesome.
Who does number 2 work for?
I love this little thing, man.
Wait, how's your... Damn, yours just dropped shut.
I'm telling you, dude, this thing is dope.
How's your D10? Because mine is stronger than ball.
We've talked about this, man. I
know, but the people need to know.
Right. No, mine is spot on, man. Left or right.
Yeah, I should take it apart and just lighten it a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't touched this thing, man. That's why I was surprised.
They're just stupid, though. So
I know.
Yeah, the ergos are fantastic.
This is my label cutter, man.
Yeah, like, it would be a great label cutter.
This is what all my shipping labels since I got this.
If my D10 was better, I'd be more likely to actually like pick it up more. But because it's so strong, like I just barely want to even. You know, man. It is. It's a little bit better there. Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, this is
maybe it's breaking in a little bit, just sitting in the case.
I can 5-finger this one too.
Yeah.
If I flip upside down pinky.
I've never been good at the upside down flicky dickies. You know, I don't know how you guys do it.
I got big ass fingers.
Yeah, you and your big ass hands thing.
Well, gents, I gotta get going, man.
Get the fuck out of here, Thrasher.
10:25. Yeah, I was gonna wrap up at 10:30. So, all right, BT. Thanks for coming by the DoucheCrew.
It was refreshing to get to see you again, brother.
Yeah, man. It really was a pleasure to hang out with you again.
Right on, guys. I'll check you guys later, man.
All right. Don't be a stranger, bro. All right.
Later.
Talk to him in 4 minutes on Instagram. Yeah. The build quality in the tout, seriously top tier. If you told me it was a Riot build, I would totally believe. Yeah, other than the T6 screws, it honestly, like, if it had T8 all around, I think it would be Riot level. So yeah, I have high hopes for what they can fucking send me. I just need them to do it. Like, you know, because Kunwu is sort of an unknown commodity quantity. It's like I need to see the prototypes in my hands to believe that they can do it for me. Like, so that's why I wanted 2 OEMs, because I really wanted to use Kunwu, honestly, at first. But then I was like, I don't know if they are like, I'm not going to say they're not legit, because they clearly make and send knives out and shit. And now I actually know another company that has used them, which has eased my mind a lot. And the dude I talked to, there's awesome. Like, I have no doubts he's an awesome dude. I just, you know what I mean? It's just like I've seen people do projects with QSP, so I know it's like,
you know, right.
Yeah, so I wanted to have that sort of backup plan. That's why we started talking to QSP as well, as the fact that the Nimble was so awesome. It made me want to see what they could do, you know?
Right. And Finch and
I agree with Knife Nerd on this. The fucking Artisan and QSP, they need to chill with these bearings. But I think those bearings are part of why the Nimble has such good action, though. Because it's surprising how small that knife is, how good the action is. Like, mine both basically drop shut. Like, it's pretty close. I don't have either of mine right now. So
I don't have either of mine close to me.
But
either.
Those bearings help in that. And normally I want to swap bearings. And I tried every skiff bearing there is, John. I tried the 5mm, 1mm, the 5mm, 1/16, the 3/16, 1mm. I tried them all. Nothing worked. But
I thought John said that Skiff just came out with a newer size that he thought would fit the.
It would probably be what I just said, and I tried them. The 5mm, 1mm is probably what he's talking about. They're like the size of the the 20.5 bearings you put in. Yeah, they're that, but a smaller pivot size.
Right.
I tried them. I tried them all. Nothing worked. There could be a bearing I don't know about from Skiff, though, which, by the way, use code Lefty EDC when you order your skiffs for 5% off. John, you should get a code too. You probably order as many as I do. But yeah, so I don't like the bearings that they like. Normally, overall, I don't like that. But I do have to give them a little credit. The Finches and the Nimble, the action's incredible on those stock bearings. Like they get really good like drop action on tiny bladed knives that other companies can't seem to even get close to. So it's kind of a balance there, right? If they had put 5mm 1/16 in there, it might not have that action because you have, and somebody who's a nerd like John can, rebuttal me here, obviously. But like having that smaller circumference for the bearing on, like if you shrink everything down from a giant ass knife like this, right? This drops shut because it's got a heavy-ish blade and the 6mm bearings or whatever's in there. You know what I mean? But if you take those same 6mm bearings and put it on a 3-inch blade, sub 3-inch blade that weighs a third of this blade, it's going to have a lot more room to travel. I just think it makes sense to use the smaller bearings in some cases. Yeah. I hope that made sense.
It made sense.
At the same time, it was a whole fucking thing when I was talking to QSP about our knife, about the bearings, because I was like adamant they need to be replaceable by skiffs. Like I had to go through
5mm.
Yeah, and it turns out they have like 10 different sizes that are all fucking tiny to tinier. Like it's crazy. Huh. And I'm like, I need this. And they're like, well, we only have this. And I measured the 5mm 1/16, like the stock Chinese ones I get and all the Wii knives and shit. Yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about. The Civivis, they all have that same size. And I measured that, and that was like not one of their stock bearings. And I'm like, what Chinese company are you? Like, and I ended up having to measure it.
Chinese knife maker are you?
Like, I think I figured it out where it's going to fit the 5mm. Like, it'll, like the cage and everything, or the bore is going to be a little bit bigger, I think, than that, but it'll fit the 5mm 1/16 skiff bearing. It should. I mean, I was so adamant about the ball size and all this shit, but like, who knows what they ended up doing? Like, until I get the prototype, I'm not going to, I'm sure I'm going to open it. It's going to have those fucking tiny little bastards in there. I'm going to be pissed.
I know it's going to mess with you if you can't instantly crack your own knife open and drop in some skiffs or some Gillians or.
It's going to bug me that it's going to be expected that my knife can do that. I know that.
Right.
Like, I'm going to get shit from the community if I put a knife out that can't have skiffs swapped into it. People are asking me already, is it going to come with skiffs installed? And I'm like, you know how hard that would be? I'd have to order them all from Skiff, ship them to China, because I'm not going to sit here and disassemble 500 knives, however many it turns out to be, and put Skiffs in them. Like, I just can't do that. I was thinking maybe I could order them and have them be like an add-on at checkout, but then it's like, what if I have to order 300 sets and then they don't, like, just buy, I'll put a link to the right set and I'll ask Skiff maybe to have enough available or something. I don't know. You got to figure out your own bearings, like, but I'm trying my best to make sure they're compatible, if that makes sense. Kunwu, again, this guy knows that I swap bearings and shit. So like when I told him what I wanted, it made instant sense to him. Again, hopefully that all translates to the shop and everything. But yeah, so that's a whole thing. And then we're still waiting on another OEM to give us pricing on that budget knife. We're still waiting on that. The steel was the holdup because we asked for Nitro V. And what we said was something like in that range, Nitro V, 14C, like whatever. And they thought we like had to have Nitro V. So apparently like getting a quote for that steel was really hard. I'm just like, man, this is what's taking 3 weeks. Like you just need to, like we said, it just needed to be in that range. I really don't want to use N690 though.
That's another. If you use N690,
I know,
and your bearings aren't swappable,
Yeah. But at the same time, I was thinking maybe it would be, if we got prototypes in it, maybe it would be an excuse for me to like actually give N690 another shot. Like, I just haven't had a great experience with it. And that's from Italian knives. So I don't know. Maybe it's the Italians suck at heat treating, and
some of my older.
I agree, Josh.
Some of my older Ferrum Forge mid-techs are N690, and they're done really well. And I got no problem with those.
Yeah.
So, but I doubt that would be Italian N690.
Who is this? Ferrum Forge, you said?
Yeah, they're like the older mid-techs that I have.
Yeah. That would be like them heat treating it, probably, or heat treating it. Yeah.
Right.
That's the thing. I wonder if Kaiser's N690, maybe it's good. Like, I don't know. I just hate N690 because I've had MKM Isanzos that rusted, like, sitting in my knife case with fucking N690. Like, what is that? And then it's usually...
This is N690, and this is held up really well, too.
Usually it's not that I hate N690. It's that I hate the choice of N690 on a $200 knife. Like, last time I bitched about it was on the Surge knife, the EDC.
Right.
And that's $200 with N690. Like, fuck that, you know?
Yeah, this was a $65 knife.
Yeah, I think it's that it gets confused for a premium steel is what I think bugs me. If it was on a $60 Kaiser, like, it's like, yeah, I don't love the steel, but I get it, you know?
Shane, where's N690 on the chart? On the cut chart.
They're talking about that. My Altus arrived today. I'm digging it. Wish it had micarta or something other than G10 for 73. Yeah, I hate that the micarta option is the one with the Damascus. That's what I got with the Cogent, and I hated the Damascus so much. And their micarta sucked on that. The Altus I had it grew on me, man. I really didn't like it at first or want to like it. And by the time I did the review, I was like, fuck yeah. Special Forces Mike, is there going to be a giveaway? Just wondering. Want to be here if so, but it's getting harder to not pass out in my chair. Yeah, dude, there's no like other giveaway. I already did one. So you can pass out, bro.
You can sleep on in.
My dog, I thought you was having a jerky knife giveaway. You know, I got that first giveaway knife for sure.
Oh, so
he's talking
Shane says
Mateo said end of the stream. No, dude, I already did a giveaway. Man, fuck the giveaway. I'm gonna stop doing giveaways, I think.
Yeah, people come to expect, like we were talking about. But Shane says that the N690 is right around OS 8. Which,
that's terrible.
Well,
is he serious?
But you say that, dude. But
no, OS 8 is absolutely the worst steel ever. I fucking hate OS 8.
This Rat 2 is 5, or this Rat 1.
Sorry, guys. There's a lot of comments I missed.
It's like
Go ahead.
5 years old and has cut. I don't know, man. So you're probably not wrong. But
dude, OS 8 is so bad.
But okay, I hear you say that. But this Rat 1 is 5+ years old and was literally my go-to knife for a long time. I've sharpened it a bunch.
I know, Mateo. I'm not talking about you. Well, I didn't know that.
I even used to sharpen this on a pull-through sharpener. And I mean, like right now, I got it hair popping sharp still. And it's not a hard use knife for me anymore, but I get what you're saying. OS 8 is not considered.
I've just never had a good experience with it.
But also, again, and you guys would just have to take my word. 5 years. This blade is 5 years old. It's never rusted. You know, it's never rusted. I've always been able to bring it back to life. It probably doesn't. I don't know. When I carried it all the time, I mean, I'd sharpen this once a month, whether it needed it or not.
All right, let me put it this way. I haven't handled a lot of OS 8 because I just haven't. but I can tell you Boker's Os-8 sucks ball sacks. I've used it on that one Com 2 or whatever. It was like my first knife. Fucking sucked. This Desert Warrior, the one my wife has, is our like package opening knife downstairs. It just sits on our kitchen table. And it was like dull out of the box, but like it's just fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Like, and I thought they were supposed to be D2 now. This thing's Os-8, by the way. Sorry, Sinister. It's Os-8.
But I mean, yeah, obviously that this was when I bought this was like a $25 knife. I don't want Os-8 on a anything other than a $25 knife. But again, that said, this blade has suited as a tool. This Os-8 blade has held up well over the course of 5 years. So,
all right, Boker blows. Yes, they do. You got that right. And don't worry about it, Special Forces Mike. Don't worry about it, dude. You do you, brother.
It's all good.
Yeah. And Mateo, he said I told him that so he'd watch the stream. Dude, if people don't want to watch the stream, they don't need to watch the stream. And I'm not saying that's what you were going to do, Special Forces Mike. I'm just saying I don't care about that. If nobody watched, me and Stevie would still be hanging out here.
Yeah.
Flicking knives. Os-8 and N690 are fine if you can sharpen. Yeah, okay. Well, there's my problem then. I've tried sharpening the Os-8 on that Boker subcom, and I could not. And I've been able to sharpen like S35, S30, whatever. But I could not get that Os-8 to sharpen. It was fucking brutal. So,
for me,
I don't know. What vibe did I walk back into? Awkward.
Huh? Really?
I don't know what he's saying.
What was awkward? Oh, you were there when I pulled my dick out? Is that what made it?
I fucks Os-8. Heat treat is a very important part of steel. I agree that you could probably have Os-8 that's better than M390 given the right circumstances of just people being dumb, I guess. Like Italy doing M390 and Alex Steingraber doing Os-8. I'm sure that Os-8 would probably win.
What do you think?
I don't know.
I don't know about steels. Like, I don't, because it's not that important for me to learn. But this Sanmai ZDP 189 that MBK's using, I like it, man. I think this is so far held up really well, and I haven't tried to sharpen it yet though, but I don't need to.
Right.
So I'm digging that steel.
Yeah, the ZDPs. That's because it's at 67 or 66 HRC.
Right. Right.
I really like that steel too. I want to get another knife in it. I sold my sleigh back. I feel bad. I probably shouldn't, but flipper only, man. I just can't. I don't know.
Dude, I hear you. I hear you.
The Malibu is like the only one. The Malibu, and I've just had this knife so long and had it modded now so many times that like it's just my knife now. It's not going anywhere. But these two are the only flipper only knives I really like.
That's what kept me from ordering the slayback originally, and that's what was holding me off from the pincher. And then I just really wanted to get one, and
that's how I felt, and I did, and I loved them, and then eventually I sold them because flipper only. So it's not anything against the knife; they're great knives.
But so yeah, these two being flipper only knives, it doesn't bother me, man. Because it typically would. I'd be like, not doing it. But
exactly. That's what I said, Shane. 67, right? 66, 67. Unless you're saying it's exactly 67. All right. I think I need to wrap this up. Should we do that giveaway? Just kidding. I don't feel like walking into the other room to get more stuff to give you guys. Sorry.
No, and I don't. Although I am starting to, I know it's probably a little premature, but I am looking down the
for money.
I'm looking down the horizon, and I'm starting to put stuff together for my 1,000 subscriber giveaway.
Guys, go subscribe to Stevie Wonder Woman's channel. Come on, baby, go subscribe.
But
show them the love.
Yeah, I don't have anything to give away anyway.
We don't need to give anything away, dude.
I can give you. I could do a giveaway for my Skeletor toy. For
it's not worth the shipping, bro.
Or my Orko, or I brought the He-Man into the other room.
Dude, Sinister, man, you won the actual giveaway we did. So
yeah,
congrats, bro. A lot of people wanted that Desert Warrior donut knife. I was gonna wait till Valentine's, and I was like, "Well, I'm not doing a live stream on Valentine's."
How quickly did people go nuts for it and sell out?
Oh yeah, it sold out in like a couple minutes or something.
Yeah,
they even had a 3-piece set that I wish I knew was there. I would have bought that instead, and it had all the sizes and the mat.
Yeah,
it would have been awesome. But yeah, I forgot this Saturday would be on the edge, I think. But like, Chris can barely do live streams. Kyle's not doing them at all. It's like, I'm a one-man fucking show over here half the time. So I might have to coax you or somebody to come on. You don't need much coaxing, I know.
Hey, it's fun to hang out, right?
I agree. That's why I do it.
I think everybody says that. I mean, we talk to each other throughout the day, all day, every day anyway. It's like, why not just hop on and talk live,
Well, yeah, I actually like it better because it's like a phone call, but or FaceTime or whatever, and people get to. And I don't know what B's Blades did. He had my Malibu and some of my other knives and this Waypoint, but this fucking thing got smoother. Like he must have flicked the shit out of this thing because I could never get it to drop to my nail. Like that was one thing that it never bugged me. Like I've always liked the Waypoint regardless of action, like the drift I have, it does drop to your nail like that. And it's a little bit of a, not more fidgety, but more satisfying, maybe you call it. But the Waypoint was always one that just hung like this. And then I would push, I would have to literally like manually close it. And now since I got it back, it doesn't drop, but like, a little shake and like she's down. Like he must have fidgeted with this thing like fucking crazy, which thank you very much, Bees. You were of great service to my knives. This is a good reason to loan knives out, by the way, guys. Yeah. You can get them broken in for you. So underrated, by the way. Anything Quiet Carry does. Well, I guess they're not underrated, but I feel like the Van X hype train is gone because of Magna Cut, and I'm trying to bring that shit back.
Bring it back,
dude. If I can, I'm doing it. Like Kunwu is still on board. Like I talked to him the other day, and I told him my plan. Like, depending on which OEM we choose, we'll probably use the other one for something. And he's like, dude, no, like hard feelings. If you end up going with QSP for the first run, we can still do like later runs with the exotic steels. And I was like, oh, that's like music to my ears that you're even thinking about exotic steels. There was a moment where it's possible we might be able to get it for the production run, Van X. Yeah. But I don't know if it could happen, so I'm not going around saying it could happen. But possibility would be cool.
Yeah.
Michael B. Have you guys handled the Gripper 3.5?
It's on its way to me.
I have handled it, and it's a great knife. It's made by Best Tech. Dude, I gotta say, man, having handled the Dawn and the Gripper now prototypes and having the Thick Boy before, Best Tech is rising for me. Their detents are now like on point. All three of those knives nailed the detent.
You always felt they're a little like the Veros are on the light side, right?
Yeah, and now I'm wondering if that's Vero wanting it that way, so it drops shut, or letting them do what they want, so that's how they like to do it, maybe. And these guys are finally, because I will tell you that on the gripper and on the thick boy, I personally told both those guys, you're using Best Tech, stay on them with the detent. Like, make sure they know it needs to be stronger. So maybe they actually like communicated that. I don't know. The Dawn is a front flipper, so it needs to be a little bit lighter.
I could see Jason being like, "Look, motherfuckers."
Yeah, right. Listen, don't make me come down there on Sunday gun day. And,
right.
No, but
I want a sleazy detent, and you motherfuckers give me a sleazy detent.
Here's the thing, Michael. If you love the looks of it, yes, buy it. There's no you don't need to worry about action or ergos or any of that shit, right? If you like the look, it's a little tactical for my taste. I have to be 100% honest, or I'm useless, and I'm useless anyway. But I think I like it a lot. I really like the knife. Like, I'm on the verge of I love it, and I'm probably gonna buy one because I love Jason, and I do love the knife. But the aesthetic of the nimble is a little more my style, so to speak.
It's a little more subdued than the gripper.
That would be the only thing that would hold me back, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, and I think that's a fair assessment. That's not a knock on the knife itself.
It's not. It's just
that's just a personal preference. Yeah.
Do we have a price, by the way?
He's been going back and forth and back and forth.
I heard 350 at one point.
I mean, he was saying 260 at one point.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, but then he's like, that was early on. So
yeah, he told me 350 at one point, and I was a little bit like, it's a lot. But if you look at other knives made by Best Tech or Riyadh or QSP,
it's on point.
That level of knife with those materials, they're right. All of the Arcane Design knives are 350, 320 to 350. The new Nimble, I think, is going to be 350 post pre-order. So the X, I think it'll be $299 for pre-order, and then $350 if you get one on a drop later, if that makes sense. I think that's what he told me. Yeah. Don't hold me to that.
Don't worry.
Jake's knife was $300, and that's a liner lock with micarta and M390. So I can see with full titanium build and M390, it is M390, right? 90%.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's M390.
I was trying to be a rebel. I was like, I need to do anything but M3.
But good.
Yeah. So QSP's doing 20 CB. That was the only real option they had that was in that realm. And then Kunwu, I think, is doing LMAX on the prototypes. But again, if I can get Van-X, I want it. But Kunwu's on the LMAX train right now. So, yeah, I love it too, dude. I love it too.
No, I think...
Will he take trades? No, Frank, just sell something, dude. You have cool-ass knives. You just sell them and then
Frank
buy
does.
new shit.
Frank does. Frank buys and sells. He keeps it fluid.
I know he's just joking, but I have to say something about his comments. So that's what I said. All right, that's my job for here. Talk. By the way, guys, see my Axial shirt? Just so you see it, so I can rep a little bit here. American-made knives, OTFs for around 200 bones. Code Lefty10, 10% off your orders at axialgear.com. Just saying. You hear that rattle? I feel like I heard a rattle there. Is that the clip?
I gotta say, man,
I think something's loose in there.
Huh.
Oh, wait. Hold on, wait.
I hear it now. I don't have
I didn't have that before.
With my axial gear, dude, I've tried to scrutinize that thing, and it's great. It's great.
Yeah. I probably just need to take it apart real quick or something. I don't know. One thing that I realized the other day that bugs me now, it's not like a real thing, but it only has 5 body screws. That one in the middle is missing. It fucking bugs me now that I know it.
That's funny. I mean, you always find I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that.
Fucking weird, right? Like, it's not a big deal. It's just weird that there's only, what is that rattle anyway? But it works fine.
Knife Modders says, I need to focus on saving money. Can't be buying knives for a while. That's what everybody says. And then
didn't you just buy a mini Tempest?
Everybody
just said you bought. You just said you bought a mini Tempest, Knife Modders. Like, what? So is it for a while now after 2 hours ago?
Right. That's the thing.
It's as good as
this
any
is my last one, I swear.
Yeah, I agree. I'll take it apart. It's probably just, I don't know. I'd never heard it before. It's new, so it must be from something I did. I was fucking with the screws earlier. Maybe
like I said, I didn't need to. I got that one to see if I would want to keep it or not, and I sold my Microtech. So
Richie did. I did. Well, you guys don't like share money or anything? That's interesting.
That's an assumption.
I know. I'm just guessing. I'm just curious. Lindy's over there saving money, and Richie's like, Mini Tempest? Mini Tempest? Squirrel.
But he says he doesn't buy that many knives, right? And when I heard he say he doesn't usually go after stuff.
What?
You're talking to me? Yeah, I thought I heard him say that he doesn't buy knives that often.
Yeah, he just carries around a Rat 2 or something all the time. Or what was it? I forget what it was. A 940, I forget. All right, I gotta.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I gotta run. Thank you, Stevie, for coming on.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Yeah, dude, it's always fun to have the douche crew together. It was really, really, I can't stress enough how good it was to see Brandon tonight.
I know,
dude.
man.
I missed him. Yeah, I missed him.
Yeah, so, no, for sure. And I told him, I was like, I'm probably bugging you like every day. I was like, hey, brother, how you doing?
I was trying to give him his space on it because I know how it is.
And that's what I did. Then I backed off, and I was like, you probably don't want to, that we give a shit. So I don't have to keep telling you every day that I love you.
You want to be like every day, how are you? How are you? But I know how it is. Like, I liked that people were checking in on me, but then at the same time, I was like, I got to respond.
Right. And so that's why after a while, I just backed off.
I gave him my tips on it, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to leave him be.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm glad he's doing better. Tri-State says, me and my wife don't share money. We just pick up each other's tab all the time, but she still has never picked up my knife tab. Yeah, my wife and I have everything combined. It's so much easier. Yeah, I would be in like debt if it wasn't for her. So like, it's real nice. It's real nice.
With me, it's my money is our money. Her money is her money.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot. That's usually the case when like somebody makes a lot more money than the other person. That's how it works. Like my brother and his wife, she's not working right now because, I think she was working for a while. Then they had another kid, but like any money she gets in is just like her money, and then his money pays for everything. And like, yeah, I find that weird. I'm like, why don't you just put it all together? But hey, man, to each their own,
it works. We're coming up on we're doing 22 years this year, so
nice, dude. That's awesome. Use the code if you guys want. I get a little bit back on that, which is helpful. I think they gave me like $60 the other day for like the last month or two, so it's not a lot, but hey, it helps.
Hey, that's awesome, man.
I just signed up for the Amazon affiliate thing because Jared was like telling me I got to do it. So I've
been looking at doing that too.
But you have to create links for everything. Right. I hate that. Why don't they just give you a link that people can use to support you? Because it would be so much easier. But that's why, I guess, they don't want to make it open-ended. But apparently, if they follow the link to that item and then they buy something else,
anything else counts. Right.
So I'm going to put a link to dildos in the...
But no, people have been like legitimately asking me like, hey, where'd you get this? Hey, where'd you get this? And I'm like, well, shit, why not? You know?
Right.
Why not, why not pull the metal complex? Does he still do that? For a link of tools, everything, is down in the,
I just can't do all that. That's so much. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's just like I do my videos in batches, and it's like trying to do 20 videos and then type out a whole description, then get links for everything. Then I guess it'll get easier as I go, but like I'm not that worried about it. If it's something cool I got on Amazon, I'll throw a link in. Or like today I saw the Altus was on Amazon, so I threw a link on YouTube and it immediately felt scuzzy. So like I kind of was like, I don't even want to do that. Because then I saw Bees posted like, here's the mini beluga, and then he was like, here's this, and then and it's like posts on YouTube, like community posts.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Like that's his thing. That's cool. But I did it, and then I was like, I don't know. I don't want to be like everybody else.
I felt weird the first time when I copy and pasted the Urban EDC link in there, and I was, I started typing it out, and I'm like, so I get what you mean. It's like, that's cool, and I want people to use it, but now like saying, hey, use my link it was weird. It's the only time I've ever done something like that. So I totally
feel a little bit scuzzy, but then at the same time, it's like if they're gonna buy something anyway, you're not forcing them to do anything, and they're just some people like that because they want to help you.
And that's I mean, obviously I don't think it's a big deal. I'm taking a page out of your book. I just say, hey, please consider using it if you're gonna buy something. And I'm not going. I've been telling everybody I'm going to make tens of dollars off of this,
Right.
But whatever I do make, it's going to get dumped right back in the channel. Just like I think that's the right, transparent, honest way to do it.
Well, there's really no other way to do it because of the amount of money we spend on our shit. Like it's never going to get to where like there's enough left over for me to go do.
It
all goes into the channel,
right? But yes, for the very first time, I was like, it's weird being like, hey, please consider, using. It's like, ugh, But I get it.
I feel you. That's how I felt about saying subscribe for a while. I still don't go around saying it all the time, but I occasionally throw it in. I feel less, like that. I don't know. Don't have to create a link to everything, but you get bigger bucks from direct links. I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, but Josh, there isn't like a single link you can give somebody that's just like, here's my Amazon link.
Right.
It's always I guess you could just do that with one product and then have them search from there, but I don't know. I'll see if I even care to go about it. If it produces anything, then fine. But if it doesn't, who cares? All right.
Well,
we've rambled enough. Yeah. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. And
hold on, you have a closer, right?
Yeah, I do, man. I was about to transition. You fucked me up.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just kidding. All right, guys. Thank you all for coming out. We love you. And as Gene and Kayla once said, having only big balls is like fireworks without a